Back, everybody, to Voyages.
Yay!
Now,
I had the most stressful day today, so thank God we're playing D&D.
valid.
Anyways, I'm gonna
So,
go and grab some. Mr. Toby Cat, what are you doing, Toby Cat? Settle down.
Hey guys, Brit streaming.
right,
Yo.
Oh
so
wow!
last session, the party kind of absolutely destroyed Elemental Aegis,
Hee
causing them to advance to the finals. The finals being, of course, a team v team battle. Yeah, okay, cool. Now, upon completion, they were informed they would get to choose items from what is known as the twin vaults. Two sort of conjoined vaults
And back.
said to be possessing some of the greatest treasures in the entirety of the theocracy, both in terms of power and in terms of importance. We will resume this session after the next day, after y'all win from your fight with Elemental Aegis.
So we probably wake up really, really hungover because we probably took them out for drinks.
Oh, for sure.
I am not hungover
So,
because I'm lame.
You have brain explode. You are hungover every day.
You have
Elemental Aegis.
You're
Elemental
permanently
Aegis,
hungover.
Elemental Aegis does still like y'all, so you do in fact.
Yeah, drinks.
roll a favor
they
check.
will. Yes, they will not. Do
Roll a
anything
seduction
you'll
check,
take
Reggie. Now's your
negatively, really.
time.
Now's the time.
Anything
Elemental
out or
Aegis.
anything.
Yeah, Elemental Aegis is like, you know what? It had to happen eventually.
Yeah,
Fuck it.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Argalite sees it as poetic justice.
I was gonna say, I feel like half of them is like, you know what? I'm glad it's you guys.
They're like, yeah, they're like, fair enough, fair enough.
No, they got to the semifinal.
Yeah, they got
I can
pretty
bring
damn
you
far.
and I can take you out.
Before we move on to the vault,
Hmm.
what is everyone? I assumed throughout this tournament, the lot of y'all have been scoping out your competition, correct?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're definitely
Most
watching
certainly,
the other.
these last 8, or who everyone assumes to be around the last 8.
Wait, what happened?
Fuck this necromancer team.
Hmm.
Ah.
I
I
don't
wanna
think we're
look at
supposed
Solar
to
Wind
screw the Necromancer
more.
team, actually.
So,
I do want to focus
I
on
will
Solar Wind. 'Cause there could be
discuss
enemies
the
later.
some of the things you'll learn
Bink.
from these last couple of rounds. We'll start with Aurelia. You know the general gist of their team. They're a very melee-focused team.
Toby.
From the
What the fuck,
notable
man?
exceptions, with
Toby!
the notable exceptions of Kestrel and Tiberian, most of them are melee exclusives.
Oh my god. He's trying so hard to avoid my keyboard, but it's not working.
No, that's him for real. Many of them have ranged weapons, but they truly do shine in melee. Even Tiberian, who has
Huh.
probably the closest fighting style, one of the closest fighting styles to a blade singer you'll see, where he seems to channel the storm almost, imbuing his melee attacks with both lightning and thunder damage.
Can he teach me that?
Ah, yes.
Toby, I literally have a little place for you to sit.
Y'all know their general strengths and weaknesses. And I will not discuss them any much more. The next team,
Oh, thanks.
Yes.
Bounty of Bahamut.
Yes.
Aw, man.
The Caliphate team.
Bob.
There is
I'm gonna
actually
feel bad
more
about
of
this,
them.
guys.
There is actually more of them than I previously had for y'all.
How many?
There is a total of 4. As you know, Tara Nintanel,
Yeah.
who is a fighter who usually uses her fist in very explosive manners. So akin to almost a strength-based monk. Not quite, though. Afnith, the silver half dragon, who the darker skinned individual. I think I just have a picture of her, but I'll post it anyways. This darker skinned individual who definitely a definite martial fighter. There is Rajesh, as she is another darker skinned individual. She's actually a crystal half dragon.
Ooh.
Yeah, she's special. We get it.
Ah, yes. She, before
Yeah,
I say
she's
this,
sexy,
no,
we get
before I
it.
say this, I will have to make sure I'm correct. She is a fighter, more of a fighter-esque character. Well, while the Silver Half Dragon is a paladin-esque character. And the final member, a blue half dragon by the name of Insu,
Into.
Insu.
who also happens to be a blade singer.
Ah, I told you to implement duplicate classes, but I didn't think so soon, Dom.
Figured a blade singer would be fun. I've used a lot of classes this thing. They are, ironically, not among the top two, obviously. Next up is Solar Wind.
Fuck Solar Wind.
I don't think you're supposed
Solar
to do
Wind,
Solar Wind.
consisting of Henrietta, a slight girl who uses a massive greatsword and seems to be able to imbue it with extreme amounts of radiant energies.
Cool.
Farin, I believe I have him. It is a paladin, a nature-ish based paladin.
The Ancient Paladin.
What's their name again?
Farin. Phaerehn.
Thorin.
What a cringe
Well,
lord.
similar to Ayeth.
Oh, cringe lord.
Next up, as you all know, the brilliant executioner. That is all she is known by. That is all she goes by, with her brilliant metallic wings that she can use for both offensive and defensive purposes.
Jet looking ass.
Yes, Irelia.
It's more Irelia, yeah.
Either way, yeah.
She's Aviator Irelia for real, for real.
And lastly, their team leader, Veronica Solar. Sorry. She is a definite light cleric. You channeling her
Mercy.
abilities to both heal and
Mercy.
damage.
Yes.
No, I think you misspoke, Dom. It's their definite healer, Marcellus Brightstar.
Yes.
Get it right.
Yes.
What was the first
Yes,
one again?
Mercy's in my world, and he's a Saul worshiper.
Henrietta, the big lady with a big
Elephant.
sword, big light sword.
Small lady.
Oh,
Oh,
big
small
sword.
lady with a big light sword.
She's like fighter looking.
Yeah.
Why must
Definite fighter.
Marcy be a Saw cleric?
Hey,
He's
man,
brainwashed.
that's what Solar Wind is. Y'all decided this.
No, we're beating him up. I'm sorry.
Yes. And the definite favor to win, Wrath of the Beyond.
Oh yeah.
Upon these last few rounds, all of you have realized we're definitely holding back, as they are the only team in the entire tournament consisting of full golds, aka level 15 and above.
I think we could take them, guys.
We'll take
They
him.
have
them.
We'll beat him up.
They have Ambrosius,
Painting.
a blood mage of some
Oh
renown.
my god, he's Vlad.
He's
Yeah.
And
Vladimir.
also is very proficient in necrotics magics.
So
I don't
he's
have any blood, so I'm
Vladimir.
good.
He really is just Vlad.
Ah, yes. The next being Helenica, a very pale warrior. Let me look at what I did with her again.
Shit, vampire.
Probably. I wouldn't doubt it.
Perhaps.
Oh, I don't have her.
I'm gonna throw y'all a really tan
Why would
sunwalker
she
one
not
day.
be
It'd
a
be really
vampire?
funny.
Shit, vampire.
You don't know.
Do I know?
No.
Oh, okay. Fuck it, damn it.
Yeah, Brian, your divine
would you
test
have
doesn't
that?
work here.
Like, sweetheart, why would you have that information when no one else does?
As
I know you have
you
like brain
do-
worms, but like,
As you do, in fact, y'all have seen her use
Brain
paladin
worms.
abilities.
Oh.
Did you know use what?
Paladin.
Paladin
Paladin
esque
ability?
Another Dom. What's with all the paladins?
They are extraordinarily useful. That's what.
Oops, all paladins.
It's
So
kind
what
of hard
I'm
to
hearing
be.
is, Reggie, I need you to
Aura.
reclass into paladin.
I'll just multi-class.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Yes.
You're
I can
right.
class into paladin.
Triple class.
Yes.
I mean, my aura would only be a +1, but
Lucretia, who uses her hands and claws, as you see. I don't know if I posted her actually.
Is she a lichen?
As y'all, I'm going to post her.
I do liken hers. Does that count?
Hey,
No.
As she
God damn it.
seems to be able to infuse her claws with necrotic energies, and also use some form of monastic ability.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, neat.
And their team leader, Nim,
Which
a
one of them is
definite
the...
necromancer
Uh-huh.
who looks whose very eyes glow purple.
I was going to say, which one of them is the Elvani? From the House Dahe?
I believe it is Nim.
Nim? Okay.
I'm a killer. We're a killer.
Nim also is
Hey man,
accompanied
Reggie slept with the leader of House Dahe.
by
I
a
don't know if,
permanent summon
Permanent summon?
in the form of a headless suit of armor.
What the
A
hell?
Doulahan! Why does she have a Doulahan?
She does indeed.
well,
That's crazy.
I hate it here.
Is it like the mollusks from Dungeon Meshi? Can we take it apart and eat it?
No.
Aw.
Nim also has proven in what it's for the thing you've seen up to at least 6th or 7th level spells. 7th tier.
We're supposed to win this at level 12.
I never
Hey,
said
hey,
you were
hey.
supposed to win
We've
this.
casted 6th level spells. Well, I don't know if the world knows that because Luminescent Barrier is a custom spell. But hey, we've done it.
I cast Harm.
Oh yeah, you did cast Harm. There you go.
Just straight up arm. But yes, that is what y'all have gained so far.
Interesting.
wow.
I would like to think,
Wow.
and I want to ask if I can do this. So Eris got a tattoo last week. Is there a chance I can get one this week?
I know where they are.
You definitely could.
Ugh, my titties are so sore from puffing them out so much.
And Ara would literally look at Reggie and go, I don't need your help, if that's what you mean.
Yeah, you got enough titties for all of us.
Exactly. And Sparks. She just like holds
Sparks has titties?
Sparks will be like, no, but I cute. I'll get the discounts.
Close enough.
The last time I brought you with me, they raised the price.
That's because I stole their rocks.
That makes sense.
That's valid as fuck.
I took their diamond one. And I'll give it back though.
Yeah, after they charged me.
So,
My
That should
beauty
put us
isn't
in good
to
graces with them. They got
Decrease
extra
the price, it's to offset Sparks is increasing the price.
yes.
That's why when Dom rolls exactly the same, I'd like to imagine Sparks is just in the background just taking a rock.
Given that we are starting the next day, I will, in fact, have the party be going into the vault, though.
Oh!
Vault time! Ow.
Unfortunately, as
is
y'all
this
are
where-
approached by the vaults,
As we're hungover
and
as
you are
shit.
brought
Turned away.
into, as y'all are brought into the vaults,
They stab us.
the familiars do not unfortunately get an item this time.
Oh, I really thought you
How
were gonna say they were
dare
barred
you.
at the door.
They're not barred.
They're,
do not
they're
get an item.
racist against familiars.
They like let us in. There's little cross spears. They let us in and then they cross them
Well,
with
if
the
they're against
familiars.
familiars, the only one who would have to stay outside would be Xerxes.
Why?
Because
yeah, 'cause
Xerxes
this
is
is
the
the
only
only familiar.
familiar.
Oh, that's so fair.
The other two are companions.
So
Yeah, the
fair.
other two.
The
I'd
pets.
call a little
Let's
guy
go
more
with
of
the
a pet,
pets.
but
Xerxes
They got-
is...
Yeah, we have a no. I think we have
You hear that?
Inara's son, Xerxes, Xerxes, who's an actual
Sparks and the little
familiar,
guy got
and little guy who's more like a
downgraded
pet.
from companions to pets.
I'm not
I
surprised.
didn't mean it. I didn't mean it.
Crazy.
Well,
I would have said that about Sparks, but like little guy.
As
wow.
you begin
Sparks is a
to,
petulant child, more like.
as you all begin to browse,
Do we
There
see the
are-
other teams in here?
Oh yeah.
you were all brought at specifically different times.
Do we see missing items in here?
Well, we wouldn't know because.
But none of them
Well, I just
have
meant, like blank
plaques.
spaces.
Oh, yeah.
None of them have what?
Plaques. None of the missing
Oh,
areas have plaques.
so we don't know what they
would
got
likely
there.
would remove the plaque when the item was taken.
That's fair.
Mhm.
What we got in here?
I'll be right back. in
Many
Bradford.
things.
Are many of these things
Oh.
just not useful for us?
Probably. You know, let's start with books. What books are in here?
Awesome.
I'll kick us off, since I went last
Let's
time.
check.
Books and magical instruments. Those are the two that I'd probably look at.
Actually, before I do it, hold on. Let me.
I have many things that Valerie would be looking for in here, but I shall.
You have a deck of many things?
No.
Hmm.
Honestly,
What's not?
Valerie turning her tarot card deck into a deck of many things would be really funny.
Is there any items
It'd be really funny.
Ironically,
that allows me to
ironically,
teleport?
I was rolling for it, and there is every single ability tome here
No!
for wisdom. But dexterity, there is two.
Guys,
Can
do
you
I
read two
do I
tomes?
immediately boost my dex to a 21?
That'd be baller.
That'd be insane. Well, you couldn't get both of them.
Tattoo
Oh, good
and
one.
book.
Oh, I see.
Look at me, boy. Look at me. What are you doing?
That would be baller.
You
That'd
rascal.
be
That would
pretty
be insane.
funny.
I'm back.
Look at
What'd you
the
get?
Nothing.
Look at
We were just looking at tomes, and there's every single tome except for wisdom, but there's 2 dex tomes.
Which is fine because none of us are wisdom players. Okay.
Yeah, it was really ironic. I was rolling, and I was like, wisdom, like the dice said no, and I was like, that how oddly fitting.
No, the universe just doesn't want us to be a wise party.
It's kind of funny.
Yeah.
The universe just really likes us being dumb, and it's fair, honestly.
We're just gonna take
No, we're
the.
Dumb.
We are not
Speak
street
for
smart, I'll tell you that much
yourself.
right now.
We're not dumb. Speak for yourself.
But she takes the entom
No, Toby, don't you dare.
Reggie takes an intome. Why?
because it'd be
No.
funny.
No,
Mm-mm.
no.
Great use of resources.
Take a charisma tome, Reggie, you won't.
Honestly, it's on the back burner. I want to see what else we got going.
Yeah,
That'd be
I
kind of
rolled-
crazy, boosting a
I take
Up
a
to
fourth
23.
javelin of
Oh, no, I
lightning,
meant for little
follow
guy.
that.
Oh, you're right.
Give him a charisma tome.
I take the intome for Xerxes.
I
Give the entom to Bart. Yeah, he needs it more than anyone.
I take the charisma tome for Ares.
No,
In all
you know
fairness,
what? I give
Sparks'
I
dex
give
is like a
Valerie
16.
strength tome.
Hey, dexterous little boy.
I need you to back
That's why
up.
he's our party thief.
I need-
Two.
Nah,
What?
nah. Right. I just give Valerie a strength tome.
No.
Finally get a normal stat in there for one.
I know she's not negative.
Guys. We all take a tome, all of us, and then we give them all to Sparks.
Yo, it really is the Infinity Gauntlet.
Oh, yeah, he
Just
does.
like
I
the
was gonna
books.
say it's the fire Elmo emoji, but Sparks.
Oh yeah.
Oh God.
It becomes funnier when we get to the point where you have to read it for 48 hours, and Sparks goes, I can't read.
Oh, yeah. He's gonna be like, he's gonna open the book to the first page and go, what does that say? What does that
You have
say?
to read it for him. You just make an audiobook for him.
Yeah.
No. And
I
see what happens
hate
because
it.
of that. What happens because of
Wait.
that?
You get it by
We would
proxy!
read it. We get it by proxy.
Oh. But it
And
wouldn't
the
transfer
magic
to
doesn't
Spark.
work on Sparks.
Wouldn't get it, Sparks,
That's
yeah.
tragic.
But instead, my favorite part would be instead,
kind of funny?
it would not take 48 hours, it would take 72.
Yeah.
Can I get audiobooks tome?
Audiobook
What does that
for
say?
Ares.
What is that
Oh.
word?
All the books.
I'm gonna be swapping to my PC now.
As I'm going to continue, there's also what Inara and probably Valerie can identify as an arcane grimoire.
Oh, What?
level
Plus
of
what?
arcane grimoire?
It seems to be a +3 variant, but it is also very heavily written in.
I was about to say, kind of sneaky lame.
As the plaque next to it shows Grimoire of the or actually, no, I can't say that because that's actually something else. Sorry.
Make up a new name, hurry.
I do. I have to. Grimoire of the Heretic.
Evil.
This ancient grimoire is inscribed with many forbidden spells.
Oh. Illegal.
Any wizard who chooses to attempt to copy these spells, beware. The gods long ago forbade them for a reason.
Sparks is gonna tug on Valerie's dress and go, "Do you want to read that book too?"
That's crazy.
Who are they referring to by the heretic?
You have no goddamn idea.
Love that.
Open the first
Your
page.
best guess.
It's the necromancy of Fae.
Your
That's
your
like
best.
the ego of
Well,
these
y'all can't
wizards.
touch these things. Y'all very explicitly cannot touch these.
Huh.
Can we ask
Your
you to
best-
touch them?
Your best bet is that your best idea is that whoever they were so vile and hated that the gods expunged them from from history.
This is Toby K.
And they're just gonna give it to us.
Ah.
It never said it's just gonna give it.
Well, no, I
They
said,
have a
like,
lot of interesting things here.
oh, but like if we want that book right there, they're gonna be like, okay.
It has a warning, and if you do not heed the warning, that is not their fault.
Hear me
For sure.
out.
I don't like that.
I do.
What if instead of trying to copy the spell, so that's what the warning is about, we just use it as a spell book? You just use the spells instead of just, instead of copying from it.
The spells themselves are forbidden, so
Yeah,
using the
use
spells
of them.
in general is
me.
bad.
I don't know. The warning only warned against copying.
I don't
Yes.
like that. I don't like
If you're a
that.
wizard dumb enough to fall for that, honestly, you deserve the smite.
It'd be funny.
It'll be fun.
Now, moving away from books.
You know what? Oh,
Yeah, who needs books?
sorry. You know what though? That would be a wonderful bargaining chip towards the Chancellor.
Which,
Valid as fuck, but
The race warden
not.
headmaster.
oh,
That would be a wonderful bargaining chip.
yeah. I'd be excited.
there are some interesting items here.
I'm sure there's a lot he'd give us, but I don't think I want to give him forbidden
Perusing
spell
some
book.
of the weapons,
I'm just saying.
there is one that Valerie definitely sort of pulls back from.
Is there a scythe?
No,
Give me another
it's
scythe.
Maul, weirdly enough,
Another
roiling with black energies.
Oh hell no!
As it says, accursed Maul. This Maul contains intense negative energy, coating it and adding to its damage and
Long
abilities.
Toby.
It was said to belong to a fallen paladin from long ago, who later became a Death Knight in their life.
So
As
everything in
above
this
game,
world is
as
evil.
above game, this belonged to Lioness.
Believe it. That was Scott's character, a paladin in the.
No, it was,
Roll
Steve's,
21
it was
shot.
Steve's paladin.
That would Steve's.
Steve's Oathbreaker paladin, mind you.
He was a very
Not
sad guy.
kosher.
I don't think I was here for
That
that.
poor guy!
You were not. Unfortunately, you were
I did not know he became a Death Knight!
Everyone was like, oh,
Yes,
I was like,
Dala turned him into a Death
talked
Knight.
about
Yes,
it.
Zola
Yeah.
turned him into a Death Knight.
Poor
Yeah,
man,
we
he
talked
just
about
wanted
that
to
at the end of
resurrect
the-
his
end of the
wife!
workshop.
Remember,
Yeah.
all my homies hate Zala.
Yeah,
Very
I
true.
wonder why.
Oh, my
I don't know
homies
who
hate
this
it.
Zala is, but I hate her ass.
You
Yeah.
better.
Speaking of,
You've met her.
Oh!
I still don't know who she
The-
is.
Well, yeah,
Hey,
we met her as
speaking
Melanie.
in a miscellaneous area, you can see a shard of an object.
We met her with my mother.
This blue, pulsing with
Oh,
cold.
was it? But we knew her as Melanie, not
As
Paula.
the
And we met her again in the
plaque
to be fair,
says,
technically.
shard
man.
of permafrost.
Shard of
Oh,
Permafrost.
hell
This
no.
broken shard of a powerful item radiates cold and powerful magics still. It was said that this shard of an item related to Alun, god of ice.
Oh, Dom! Can I stick it in a sword and get Celeste Leanne?
That's funny.
It's like,
The God's Tears.
In this same area, another broken item. The shattered prismatic bow.
Oh.
This multicolored remains of an ancient bow still hum with power. It was said to be destroyed long ago in a battle between the warrior of the Feywilds,
Tavare.
Titans, as it is Rainbow.
Rainbow!
Rainbow fucking died.
Rainbow died. Damn,
I
Tavare.
should
I thought
pick up
Tavare
this bow
kept her bow,
so I
honestly.
can hit things at range.
As
So
you
this is-
then
this is
later
what you-
see
Well, as you can see,
a
this is
crown
broken.
of burnished gold.
Oh.
So
with a
this is what
massive
you mean by you
red-
being a dick.
Yes, as a massive ruby-like gem sits in the middle of it.
Oh my god, it's your mom's!
Crown of the Silent Queen. This ancient crown once belonged to a queen who was legendary for saying little, but swaying the hearts and minds of her whole country. She often could be found with this crown of gold, with a massive ruby-like gem in the middle. Some say it gave her powers, but our mages have not identified this item yet.
One of y'all should honestly take it. Straight up.
No.
To be fair, metagaming is fun.
Sure.
How much is the bow?
What is it?
How much is the bow?
Yeah.
Well, we
Well,
just
you
get to
each
take
get one item.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
just get one
Rainbow's
item.
You
broken.
hit one.
As far as I've seen, the
Yeah.
bow
It's
is broken,
broken.
though.
What
It
if you
has
fix it?
magical energy to it still, but it's
Give it to
broken.
Hina.
Oh,
You
I
can
wonder if...
I wasn't even gonna say that. I was just say like I could use it to
You know
hit
the worst
people at
part about
range.
that?
True.
Oh, true.
I was gonna say, well,
Because
though...
I couldn't get anybody any less.
I
last
think-
That
round.
gem was the first
The range
gift
would
from
be bad.
Davine to her.
Yes.
So the fact that it's here is screwed up.
I was gonna also say...
It is also something Eris doesn't know. As far as Eris knew, her mom still had the gem.
Did she recognize it though at all?
She might. Eris should roll me a
Oh,
bit of
get the dice out.
history to attempt to piece together a bit of it. Actually, no, remember, I said your mom didn't tell you about this.
What, the gem that she always has on her?
No, not the gem. The queen shit.
Oh, yeah. She didn't tell anyone because it's wiped from history.
Yeah.
Dom.
So, you would not connect this to your mom.
Dom, why do you have to do this to us?
No, I'm just wondering if
Why
I
do
know.
you gotta do this?
They're cool.
I literally just want to know if I recognize the gem. Not like the significance of
You
it, but, like, what
theoretically-
it does.
You can roll me Arcana.
I'm
I,
really good at
above
that, guys.
game, feel like shit for what Zala did to Lioness,
There is one more.
but like, I also...
I was gonna say, before that, with Rainbow, Steve, I don't know if this is how Dom would do it, but then this is kind of metagaming because I know how Rainbow works. I'm wondering, did you reduce... Is it broken in the sense you reduced it down the amount of colors it has? Like, because you know how
It's broken
Tavare
in
had
the
to get
sense that
all the
what I'm saying,
colors?
it's broken in the sense that literally the bow itself is shattered.
Oh, damn! Who's she
So it was
fighting?
broken in a fight. Yeah.
The Far Titan.
Oh, you
He
know,
said
that's
it, but we
fair.
talked over him.
Yeah, y'all kind of talked over it.
That's
She
fair.
fought a Far
Yeah, what he said.
Titan.
You know, that's kind of
Who's-
fair.
yeah.
I'm surprised she's alive.
Speaking of Fire Titans,
Hey,
This
hell
next
no.
one.
They got one in a
No,
cage.
No.
It's the
No.
false
It
god.
just-
It's just in a little cat carrier.
as you see two gauntlets,
It's just a baby.
Oh,
The
no! No!
the Aegis
Aw.
gloves.
Oh.
that-
These gloves were
Jerry.
specially designed to combat spellcasting. They belong to an ancient warforge supposedly said to possess the full body of adamantine.
The warden of the adamantine
adamantine.
wall.
Obviously, throughout history, legends can shift.
Long may Jerry reign, bro.
Long may Jerry reign.
Him and his 27 AC still has my heart.
He said there can only be one
Was he
warden, and there
Mandarin?
was in fact only one warden after that.
Yeah, it was Dylan Branham's character. He had like 27 AC.
It was not
insane.
him.
That's a whole lot.
That's crazy.
There could only be one warden, and then the
And it
the
wasn't Jerry.
The warden went correct.
Correct.
That's actually probably genuinely what happened. If I'm
There
gonna
could
be
only
honest.
be one warden. Correct.
And then he gets smited.
Slice!
Yeah.
Mhm, mhm.
I'm gonna make Eris the second warden and be like, there could be two, right? Like, we don't have to lower it to one.
Factually.
There's room enough on this
correct.
world for two of us.
Yeah, moving
Said no
on.
one ever.
Actually,
Oh, I rolled a very high for me.
Oh, yeah.
13 on my Arcana.
Nice. Unfortunately, do not recognize this item.
Damn.
Zalma's probably pissed that the
Wait.
piece of her fucking artifact is here.
Okay.
Damn it.
I know I would
What was her
recognize it
artifact?
easier, but would she have
The,
worn it when we met my
The
mom?
permafrost necklace.
Oh,
What?
that's yours.
Does she have like a replica or something? Do I remember her having a ruby gem?
You would remember that occasionally she does have a ruby-like gem.
Okay.
You don't precisely know if it's similar to this one. She doesn't take it out much.
Are you telling me she got a dummy ring? Like a dummy wedding
Okay.
ring?
And then she
Alternative idea,
misplaced the real one.
right? Alternative idea. Not idea, but like, could I tell how like, as someone who's proficient in jewelers, how
just
high
probably
quality
should've put
this
this one
gem
shot.
is?
You can roll me. What is a jeweler check, anyways?
A jeweler's check.
In-
I have a jeweler's kit.
A jeweler's kit check.
Probably in.
Yeah, it's most likely enter wisdom.
Yeah.
It would make it wisdom for me since I have the higher.
Well, I was gonna say, you could rule it wisdom for Eris, because she does kind of just try to bite them.
Yeah, I don't like have the scholarly knowledge of gems.
Yeah, no,
have
I feel like you like
I've
lick,
been
you
around
like,
them my whole life.
yeah. I feel like you like lick them, like, cause well, didn't you say like your dad does that type of
What?
stuff?
Gold
You and
dragons
I lick
eat gems.
rocks.
Oh,
Nobody dragons just lick gems.
oh, gold
No,
dragon.
eat
gold
them.
dragon. Gold dragon.
They lick
specifically.
Gold
gems.
dragons eat gems.
No,
Yeah, they eat them.
gold
Well,
dragons-
That's different than just licking them.
So
Yeah,
they
but
can
my
identify them
flavor-
by flavor.
Mm-hmm.
But
kinda
Eris the
wild.
flavor for Eris was like, I can tell what it is.
So-
by licking
That's
it.
what,
So,
yeah,
so.
that's what I thought you said.
I did say that, but I don't think that's the only way.
No,
I
but
will
I
say-
just, that's why I said I was using it as an argument to make it a wisdom skill.
Because Xanathar's
I
kind of
agree.
expanded on this, and one of
Oh.
the things they gave was that you can identify gems and determine their value at a glance.
Oh,
Ooh, as a jeweler's kit?
If you have
Should say-
proficiency in jewelers, yeah.
Because I know Eris probably knows based off of living in a magical setting. That,
You
like,
know
the
this
more
is a-
genuine a gem, the stronger the magic it can
Yes,
hold.
you know this is a genuine magical ruby, but you are unsure specifically on the strength.
Mhm.
You know it. You can tell it's a very high-end item, though, and it is definitely provides direct magical abilities.
Guys, I don't know what it does, but it's a very nice ruby.
Eris,
But nicer than anything that. Oh,
looking nearby,
I'm looking
You
at the
see-
gem and she's
you
pointing
see
to
it-
it and looks past.
you see an interesting little amulet. It looks like it's supposed to contain blood of some sort,
a blood
but
well
not in
vial?
the same way that a bloodwell vial does.
We'll see.
Not a blood well vial.
This
Oh,
is
guys, I found the necklace.
the-
Hold on.
plaque on this says Berserker's Heart.
Oh.
Oh!
This amulet was once forged for an ancient warrior who gave their life for another. It allows those for the primal paths to bond with another, granting abilities to protect that individual.
Oh,
As
it's
it is a barbarian-specific
Yeah.
item.
Okay.
That's cute.
I sent this to
You
Dom,
put the
and it's
bar-
also-
Christian did in
Their
fact send this to
blood?
Dom, and I liked it a lot.
What
I
is
saw
it?
it today.
Above
It's-
game, yes. The barbarian has to, a part of the attunement, put their blood in it, and they can, whenever they would wish, a creature can use an action to put their blood in it and bond to the barbarian. Only one creature at a time. And there's a lot more that goes into it, but yeah.
Yeah, but basically, it's literally you choose a creature. You can't change the creature. You cannot. Once the bond is broken, so basically the bond only one bond can be maintained. Bond breaks if you or the creature die. You break your attunement to the amulet, or you spend an hour conducting a ritual to break it. Once the bond is broken, you cannot bond to that creature again for 10d10, 1d10 plus 10 days.
Oh,
So if one of you
dang.
dies, that bond is broken, but it's a really strong item, and it's basically got properties similar to like the banded rings, but it's a what the barbarians attuned, and they give abilities
Oh, that's pretty
like
good.
resistances and some other stuff to the bonded creature.
So
Who
our
would
two
you
front lines.
use it on?
It could be.
I was saying our two front lines.
That would be really
Yeah.
good, actually.
Rika Eris would be really, really strong with that.
There's fun stuff.
Alternatively,
To be fair, that is fair because one of the literal abilities is the bonded creature has to be within 30 feet. The only one who's really ever within 30 feet of Eris is potentially Inara and Rika.
Oh, this the bonded thing, the 30 thing is really nice. Oh, well, if you're within 30 feet of you, for both your weapon attacks, the bonded creature's weapon attacks deal an additional 1d8 damage.
That's good.
Both the bonded creature and the barbarian.
And the
you
barbarian,
would,
yeah.
you
While
bond with
raging.
Rika if you use it.
That's pretty.
Yeah, wow,
that's
specifically
good.
Warwick.
You bond with
Which is
Rika on that.
a really damn good
Yeah,
good
I
odds.
think that's
Also-
one. If you do get it, you bond with Rika.
I think my favorite is you can use a reaction to grant that creature, the bonded creature, resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing,
That's not bad.
And grant them advantage on their next attack.
and advantage on their next attack.
That's not bad.
If you see them take that type of
I
damage.
do like Second Heart. The last ability.
True. Once per day, when the bonded creature would take damage, will reduce them to 0, but does not kill them, you can take the damage instead.
Oh, that's really sweet. That's a cute one. Plus,
So,
it's actually really, really
could've
good
kept
because
you alive back
Yeah.
in the dungeon. I will definitely keep that one in consideration as
Yeah.
we look around.
that's really good because even if Eris is like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, disposed of, I guess, by a big boss, like you were when you were like, prone, you can still take damage for Rika. Or be
Yeah.
a tank. That's actually really good.
It's a really good tank item.
Indisposed, I think is the word.
I think it's really cool. I love the flavoring of it,
I like disposed.
Yeah.
as well as it's a lot of stuff. Cool stuff. Oh, while you're on the same plane of existence, you know the exact location of the creature and can communicate simple emotions and ideas from any distance.
Ooh, that means if we ever lose Eris, Rika can just teleport bead to her.
In theory, you could know where she is
Yeah.
if they're on the same plane. But yeah. So I thought it was really cool because it was like the bonded thing, but I know we always had struggles because it was 2 attunement slots, but this one's just my attunement slot.
Mhm.
No, Toby, that's my food. No, sir.
It was 2 attunement slots, and we had to stay within like a certain amount of
No,
feet of each other.
sir.
Yeah.
And we're not usually
Well,
in
one of the
combat
other
that
things
close
that
to
isn't
each
the
other.
30 foot is within 100 feet, so that's nicer.
All right, what
There
else
are
is there,
times when
Dom?
I'm not within 100 feet of you. It's just funny.
Awesome.
What else is
Right.
there?
So, before
This would be taking a lot of my reactions, but I feel like it's worth.
unfortunate, but
Reaction.
I see Rika take a 50 damage bludgeoning hit, and I go, reaction, you take 25.
No.
where is that? Hold on, I have to look it up.
The
again.
damage mitigation on that, Christian, is really helpful for me too. That I could go and when Rika takes that damage,
Yeah.
I have to heal her less.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, I was debating who I would bond with anyways. I was like, it's gonna be probably either Rika or Inara. Because those
Yeah.
are the two who are most of the time in the front lines actually taking hits. Getting hits sometimes. You
Listen,
two have generally high ACs.
It's also
Getting hit,
not worth.
eh.
I get one shot at this point, so.
So
If you get
I
one-
will.
Wizards.
You get one shot, I get to take the hit from you.
That's true. And then they have
Nope.
another attack.
There are 5 each of both the. Stop it, Toby.
Both the
The
stop it
two
tokens?
crowns, both the 2 crowns mantle and the 2 crowns breastplate,
What are those?
and the ones that the really good robes.
Oh.
Really good
Oh.
robes, question mark?
My good sir, can you? Okay, I have to take him down again.
My good sir. Stop it.
Leave him be. He's just being a Toby cat.
He's trying to eat my food.
He's just being a Toby
And
cat.
he's
just
walking
being
all
a
over.
Toby
He's
cat.
walking all over my keyboard.
You really do just be a
I do
Toby
that
cat.
Yeah, he do be a Toby cat.
Toby!
I can't move. He grabbed my wheel.
Mm.
So, these ones specifically were stated to be part of the Royal Guard of an Ancient Kingdom. All of them seem a little battle worn, but they seem a little more well done. Like, there's maybe more styling on it and such. These aren't kept separately from the others for increased magical power, but more for the increased story, if almost.
They're historically
Toby,
significant.
hello, dummy cat. Wanna live with Mama?
Yes.
Hello, Mr. Dummy
There's
Cat.
also, and I will continue to look.
I'm not gonna lie, I think I contributed to Dom a lot this time.
You said it was the
Normally,
two
I
feel
crowns
like
lioness
the,
one, and the what else?
I feel like the lioness.
Right, the
was
Crunch breastplate,
historically
not as good.
significant.
Honestly, the breastplate wasn't as
Okay.
good.
The
lioness
Because
weapon?
I didn't really like it.
I don't think I.
It does say
remember
it's a
that.
cursed blade. I don't know if we want a cursed blade.
Yeah. Does that mean we'll turn into a Death Knight if we die? Because honestly,
feel like-
No, I will kill you
I was
myself.
gonna say, because honestly, kind of an upgrade.
Crazy.
Could you imagine Rika being a Death Knight?
Kind of an
No.
upgrade.
That'd be crazy.
No,
Crazy.
see, the thing is, I don't actually think so, because Rika's armor is an artifact.
I guess that's fair.
Death Knights are based solely around their armor. That's the thing.
So,
Unless someone corrupted the damn artifact.
Toby.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, so
Sorry.
Rika dies,
Second-
turns into a Death
Sorry.
Knight, and then we go to Legion and or Nuri, and they corrupt the artifact, and we make a Lich Rika.
Story beat.
Or you
Bless you.
just have
Bless you.
Melanie do it.
True.
I will not
Toby
have Melanie
cat.
do anything
Why
ever.
are you laying on my? Oh.
I have to,
Rika,
guys.
you're
I have
so
to meet my
dumb.
quota for this campaign and get
You're
cursed.
so dumb.
If Melanie go die, I'm content.
True.
Steve has to get cursed this game too. Fuck you.
Amazing. I mean, I fear like it has to
That's
be at
maybe a
least
quota.
once a campaign someone gets cursed.
Yep.
Well, I tried.
I've
Yeah,
been
and they were
cursed
like-
from day one.
Yeah, yours
literally
doesn't count. It has
tried.
to happen in the campaign.
I literally
And we're about to
tried
solve
to
it.
avoid
Curse doesn't count.
Yours doesn't count. You
spellcasters
just
only.
no. Hers does count.
that's true.
For maybe 3/5 of a curse, sure.
It counts 1, 2, 3, 4,
Y'all
5.
can piss the fuck off.
I got onto what Steve was trying to say.
Yeah.
Look at him. He's a dummy cat.
I tried to get cursed, and then the item said spellcasters only, so I couldn't. Sorry.
Toby.
Beat
Thank
you
you.
up.
You know what's even funnier?
He's so dummy cat. Hello, Mr. Dummy
Eris?
Cat.
I think
You are Mr. Dummy Cat.
Eris barely missed. If Eris was a different half dragon, she would count as a
Hey!
spellcaster.
Toby.
Ridge.
Tobias. What are you
Yeah,
doing, you
copper
dummy
would give you
cat?
spells.
Yep.
Oh, do you want the box?
So
Tiefling,
copper?
doesn't matter what race what class you are, you're a spellcaster.
Yeah. Hey, Toby.
Yeah, you'd have an
The
elite
definition
spell.
of spellcaster apparently in D&D
But-
is if you can cast spell through any through any feature in your class or race, or it's something else. I forgot what the other one was.
Dang.
Class, feature, or boon.
Right.
Anyways.
Yeah. I find it funny. Yeah. Sorry.
I can take a level in sorcerer, it's fine.
No,
Do it.
no.
Ouch. A splinter somewhere.
Depends on
No.
what items we come across.
Ooh, that's rough.
Not allowed.
Oh, I found it.
Bala.
You
Balatro.
can't stop me. I have draconic blood. Draconic blood
I wanted to
sorcery
play
is
Balatro.
so easy. It's literally the easiest thing to write into this character.
Me when I give
Draconic bloodline.
Valerie what the fuck is it? Aberrant Mind Sorcerer.
Just take Warlock.
Like, this is
Pact of the
literally-
Valerie.
This is literally one of the things where I could just tell Dominic,
Pact
hey, I'm
of
taking
the
a level in
Valerie,
sorcerer. He's like, what is he
Brit.
gonna do? Tell me no. It makes sense that the character can do that.
Brit.
Yes.
Brit.
Is it a good idea?
Yeah.
No, but I could.
What pact would Valerie give though is the thing.
Pact of the of algebra.
Pact of the Dying. Pact of the Dying.
Just algebra is crazy.
I want her to be an undead.
Active arithmetic.
Pact of arithmetic. Thank you. I could not think of a word for math to
Oh,
save my life.
I'm saying Valerie's gonna get corrupted by level 20 and be like a Pact of the Undying or something.
Oh,
I got my
hell no.
splinter out. Sorry.
Corruption.
Nice.
So,
You shall become a
All right.
celestial warlock, inshallah.
Inshallah.
Pact of the Toby Cat.
Inshallah. Me.
The way this guy is camera shy is so funny. He saw me turn the camera towards him and then walked off screen.
Over 10 stinky boy.
Aw, see the camera shy boy.
Hi, Tobes. You wanna come up here with Mama? Come here, Toby. Oh, no, okay. See you later. Now go back to biting your box. Yes, like a good dummy cat.
Dummy cat.
Yes, you are a dumb cat. Go do dumb cat things.
Hold on, give me 1 second.
Dumb cat.
We are technically doing all this while we're waiting for you. We're having a Toby show. And there you go.
Oh yeah.
And
Don't have any Toby show. I'm looking at magic items.
Yes, I already sent him a bunch, so.
I sent Dom one a while back.
I did all my research.
Honestly, I'm probably just gonna go with that upgraded version of the cape or the cloak.
Well, I will note it is not necessarily an upgraded version.
It's just
They said
another
it
one.
had more features.
And another one.
No, I said it looks more ornamented. It does not have more magical features.
I see.
It's for the story. The significance.
The flavor's what
Alright,
matters.
Dom. Here's a question. What can I do to get a kata that allows me to Misty Step?
Ooh.
What can you do to give you a kata that allows you to Misty Step?
That's a.
Ask
I
Reggie
feel like
nicely to
that's the
Vortex
best way to
Scorpion.
Ask Reggie
balance
nicely to
that.
Vortex Scorpio is crazy.
He'll do it.
Ironically, there probably is something here.
Oh.
Let me think.
It can be a short quest line. Have fun with it.
Me, whenever the item is not Misty Step, but bonus action Dimension Door.
Yeah, that'd be crazy though. That'd be crack
Yeah.
as
That would be
fuck.
pretty crazy.
That'd be baller as hell, though.
It's called, it's a dagger that Rika has to stab into her armor and in just the right place, and now it becomes a spike in her armor that she can activate Misty Step with. It's an antenna!
How's an antenna?
Honestly, the more I kept talking, the more I realized it would just be an antenna.
Fair enough. I see. I see.
I see you, Pete. Pretty colors.
Anyways,
So,
I shall continue looking for more things. I have ideas.
my issue is this is fucking nutty.
Sweetheart has an idea mid-session for
What, the
items
thing
for
that I sent you?
possession.
Yeah.
That's worse than a Staff of the Magi.
Pause.
That's a high bar.
No, I would like to know how.
Staff of the Magi literally gives you 7 at-will spells.
To be fair, the strongest of those is protection from evil and good. Actually, no,
I
it's
mean-
Arcane Lock, I think.
That'd be correct, but like...
They are 100% utility spells.
This is also fair. However,
I
Consider-
believe.
consider the following. Consider the following, and I shall put this upon you.
Bill Nye, consider the following?
20 charges versus 50.
I see. That explains so much.
It's a worse Staff of the Magi.
I would also like to counter you. You can genuinely also just say, I will not use my spell slots, I will use charges. For 3rd level spells, which, to be fair... Oh wait, no, it's not even just 3rd level spells. It is any spell. Valerie could go, I will cast Power Word Heal. Not from my spell list. From the staff.
That's not on the list though.
It doesn't have to be. It says, in addition, you can use the staff's charges to power your own spells, allowing you to use them instead of your spell slots. For example, you can cast a 3rd level spell for 3 charges from the staff.
Oh hell hell no! I did not.
Yeah, I was
even
like,
read
that is broken.
I didn't
He's
read.
like,
I didn't
You're gonna-
read that. I didn't
yeah.
read that.
I was like,
I
that
did
is
not-
nasty.
I didn't
When Tom
read
said this
that.
item broken, and you're like, wait, I didn't read the fine print. You're right.
No, I'm gonna go find something
No,
else.
no,
My bad.
Kobe. These are my dice. My dice, my good sir. I'm putting them away.
I didn't read that. My apologies, Tom.
Yeah. I was like, that's kind of nasty.
No. You can see why, like, otherwise it's like, okay, that's
No,
kind
it's a strong thing.
I'm just okay. I will get back to you. Give me a moment.
I'm more or less here for it if you remove that and the last ability.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I would be thinking on it. Give
I'm not
me a
sure.
moment, though. I shall find something.
But I'm going to continue because I need to find the items I was specifically looking for. These are hard to find. Kobe, why are you a menace, bro? He stresses me out.
Ah, yes.
He really does. You do. There is a long sword here as well.
A long sword.
Oh, interesting.
No. Alright. It is the plaque labels it as the Thirsting Reaper.
I don't like
Yo.
that.
It is a very powerful longsword said to deal extra damage, extra necrotic damage.
Damage.
Interesting.
No, I don't like it.
And it is said to heal the wearer based off of the necrotic damage. God damn it! Nothing I do can tell you.
We need to buy that cat door that we were talking about.
I would love it.
Yeah. I will
Anyways,
spend $200 on it. It's fine.
they are also. It also can serve as a bit of a rallying cry, releasing both an aura and inflicting fear on enemies.
Oh.
I don't like
It is rumored, though, that the sword is cursed.
Oh.
Yep.
As
Makes
a
sense.
legendary cursed sword.
I'm gonna take it. I like
No,
curses.
fuck. No. No.
You can't stop me. D&D's for fun.
D&D's for fun is crazy.
Honestly, give Reggie something broken but cursed. Other than that one ring, was lame.
Ah, yes.
I'm saying that because it was really cool, but it just wouldn't. It didn't make sense for Reggie.
D&D stands for Dum-Dums in Danger.
Yes.
Wait, pause.
DDD?
This is just. It's just a better.
Mobile sword.
I was looking at this item and it's a very rare, and it's just a better cloak of the Archmagi. A robe of the
Give it to
Archmagi.
Reggie.
Which I
Because it has the AC 15 plus dex, but it also it also gives that to everyone within 5 feet of you.
Oh, that's
Oh
nasty.
hell no.
It's just like that's what?
my AC stays the
Is
same.
that would that ever be used though? I
I don't see it, but also it gives you the magic resistance. You have to activate it, yes. That is fair. But it is a bonus action activation. you can use it a number of times equal to a day equals to your proficiency bonus. It does only last for a minute.
Hmm.
I'm very confused. That one will probably be. That one could be there though. There's a chance. It is a crown, another crown, ironically,
Oh, there's so many fucking crowns.
I know,
bro.
right?
titled Crown of the Mage King.
Oh,
Heavy is the crown.
Oh yeah.
All right. There is another that is a ring. It is a iron banded ring with an ancient symbol on it. And the ring, the claque says, Ring of the Immortal.
Oh.
This ring grants you extreme fortitude and extreme resistance to death.
Okay.
As
Ring of Diant.
above game, when it's an attunement or item, obviously.
Okay. He knocked over my trash
It's
can.
so
Yes.
your Constitution score becomes 21. You gain a +2 to death saves. And twice per long rest, when you would be reduced to 0 HP but not killed outright, you can use your reaction to drop to 1. But once per long rest, as a bonus action, you can activate this ring. Till the end of your next turn, your hit points cannot be reduced by below 1, and you have advantage on all saving throws.
It's kind of crazy.
it's really funny that you read that one because I read that on my Instagram like 5 seconds before you said it.
Amazing.
I was going through all my saved ones. I was like, wait, that sounds really familiar.
Yeah, it is a saved one. It is one of my.
I was
ones.
like, that one's really good. But I don't know if Reggie.
It is a powerful one.
It's really nice.
Ooh, no. I'm also trying to give things that are worth it. Is the issue?
Yeah, this is like the big vault.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's part of the issue. Is like it's so hard to find things that would be worth it to y'all.
But also not
It's a dark,
broken
yeah.
to all sin.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's meh. Actually, with Valerie, that'd be kind of strong.
What is?
I'll include it. There is an overcoat here as well.
An overcoat?
And it's not specifically best for Valerie, but with you on the field, it is very strong. As
I see.
it has 2 effects. It is, of course, an attunement item. You gain advantage on charisma saving throws while wearing this overcoat. And additionally, as long as you have maximum hit points, you gain a second bonus action on each of your turns.
That's crazy.
Wait, you get a second bonus action?
As long as you're equal to your max HP, or of course above it with
Oh,
10
yeah.
HP, you know.
That's crazy.
I love it.
What kind of
Yes,
item
it's-
is this?
It's a cloak, an overcoat.
Oh.
So literally anyone.
Idea. We just get 2 items for Rika and just buff her out.
Oh god.
I give up my item and give it also to Rika.
Y'all also forget Rika has 3 attunements like slots that I don't know what all she can get rid of at the moment.
Yeah,
what
I'm
she
pretty
has.
much using all my attunement stuff.
I think we all are, to be fair.
I'm not.
And I
have
don't really
one
want to
pretty
get rid of
much
anything
open.
that I'm using.
Mine are a little tenuous.
I know you have the necklace and the armor, but what else is there?
There's
Yeah,
something
you ever
else.
got rid of the glaive of warning yet?
Secret stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I
Valerie,
don't have that. No, the
Oh,
yeah,
are
it's
the
I got rid
goggles
of that a long
attunement?
time ago.
The
No,
Goggles of Night? No.
Okay.
It's just-
Something.
me-
I have something.
for me, I have the Staff of Healing, the Amulet of Devout, and the Necklace of Prayer Beads.
Ah.
Oh boy.
Of which there are a couple things that none of those are really like hardcore
Yes, it's
have
like
to stay.
yeah, not like deal breakers.
Yeah. So I could find a lot of things and I'd be fine with them.
Yeah. Issue is effective healing items are also hard to find.
No, it doesn't have to be healing, bro. Doesn't have
This
to
is
be
true.
healing. Doesn't have to be healing.
So, anyways, Dom, there's a lot of time in between these items, so I'm gonna need you to teach back method me because I don't remember half of what we've already talked about.
So
Just for you to know.
honestly, there's not much, probably not much else. Y'all can ask me items, and I will let you know if they're there or not. So,
I've sent you
there-
like 5, so
Is there
None of which were mentioned, so-
orange juice cup of wish?
orange juice cup of wish. You mean the
Definitely not.
amulet of or the goblet of divine nectar?
I
No,
will
orange
confirm
juice
there
gives
is
you a
nothing
wish while
below
drinking.
rare. There's nothing below very rare in this entire vault.
Crazy.
Understandable.
What about Toby? Is he in this vault?
Yes, where's Toby?
No, Toby would be a like cursed item, not even common, but like reverse curse.
I see.
Like he only gives a curse.
I see. Fair enough.
You know, I could see the loot being there that you sent me.
The loot?
Yeah.
Give me the loot. Give me the loot.
Crazy.
I'm gonna roll for this one then.
You should see if the needle and spool are in there. That'd be funny, just cause.
I will not have the needle and spool in there.
Dang it.
Guys,
Darts.
you're forgetting a one big part of my entire character. My third attunement slot is my armor.
Yeah.
Well, no, that's
No, yeah, I got
armor.
your armor, your
necklace.
amulet.
The
What else is
amulet
it?
of health and the the amulet of health. Right, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, the amulet, the armor. What was the third one?
No,
Pepper Yap.
amulet of health.
No, the pepper react. The one that gives her full healing.
Amulet of health is the item I have. It's another item.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
You didn't know your pepper
And-
yet.
No, we're
So you have
talking about
two
the amulet,
amulets.
the other necklace, the one that lets you get your full healing, and then your armor.
My armor. Yeah.
Full healing
Yeah.
necklace?
The
Oh.
one that when
It's the
Rika
one from
heals,
Baldur's
she heals
Gate.
max. The one from Baldur's Gate.
Yeah. I thought
should
you guys had
scour
said that
Baldur's
originally.
Gate.
Oh.
No. He was talking about your actual amulet of health, but we didn't. He
Okay.
didn't know about the necklace.
Yeah.
I didn't know you had two necklaces on. My bad.
Yes. I got 2 chains.
Well,
Yeah.
technically, you
Fair
can,
enough.
most items like that you can attach to the same.
Yeah.
I will say.
Ugh.
I thought when I was saying that you guys were like, yeah, the parafit. That,
No,
that gives you
yeah,
the
we were talking
healing.
about the other
I was like,
one.
no, the amulet of health.
We're like, no, the other one.
There is another necklace here,
Item.
I will say.
Oh.
As there's a spell shield necklace here.
Spell
It
shield
is-
necklace. Interesting.
Yes. The one you sent, one of the ones you sent me.
I sent you a spell
Which is
shield
actually
necklace.
good. That can be good for either Reggie or Anara.
I sent
It
you
is
that.
as a reaction when you receives damage that would reduce you to 0 hit points. You may expend any number of spell slots
Oh,
and regain
that
hit points
one.
2 times the total level of spell slots
Yeah, that
expended.
one's kind of correct.
Oh.
That's so good.
It's really good. Yeah, and it's not even attunement.
That's so good.
That's really broken.
Yeah. It gives a better version of my Song of Defense, which is kind of crazy.
Wait, what did you say? How much was the healing again?
It's no. So you, if you get reduced to 0, you use a reaction to expend any number of spell slots and regain hit points equal to 2 times the total level of spell slots expended.
Yes. Which is okay.
Which is technically worse than the
Song of Defense, yeah.
durability. Yeah.
Because Song of Defense is 5 times level.
Times level.
Fair, but that you can only expend 1 spell slot of level. This one
You're right,
Yeah.
I wouldn't see anyone really expending more than 1, even with that ability.
I mean, 2 5th levels means you get 20 hit points back, I guess. So yeah.
Yeah, and you use 1/5 level
I'm
on your Song
spending
of Defense,
9,
and you get
7,
25.
and 8.
And now you said 9, 7, and 8. Yeah.
Well, 1/5 level from your Song of Defense
Yeah,
is
but I think
25
it.
is
I
damage,
think
so it's
it's supposed to also mitigate the damage you take, like to 0. The damage that would reduce you to 0, I think you don't take it, and then you heal.
No.
The wording is weird because
That
otherwise
would
it
be
doesn't make sense
attunement.
to be.
That would be
very rare.
attunement. That would be attunement.
I guess, but otherwise, well, I mean,
It's a very rare because it's a very rare because it explicitly
To be fair,
makes you not go unconscious when you
hey,
hit 0,
don't die.
I guess.
and
yeah.
you get healing.
Toby. Hello, dummy cat.
What about
Items like that are pretty dang rare.
What about the
Because
stuff? I
even
sent you
Valerie's
on Instagram?
ones are just you get to 1.
Hi, come here, Toby
Yeah.
cat.
Is there a Cloak of the Arcane Warden in here?
Or whatnot.
Ooh, Dom. Okay.
The item I sent you on
have,
Instagram.
I
Hold
have
on.
found one that may or may not be a Final Fantasy reference.
Yeah, Dom, is there a cloak of the robe of the Archmagi for Reggie in here?
Oh, actually, I did mean to put that one there.
Hey,
Christian,
I have
thank
something
you
for
for
y'all that I
reminding
sent
me.
Dom. I sent Dom a lot of stuff for the party.
There is another cloak in here. A cloak of the Arcane Warden requires attunement by a wizard or a sorcerer.
Well, it's almost like it was meant for one of the two of our wizards.
rarity is
I
it?
know, right? That's crazy.
I
It is a
went
very
there.
rare version.
Oh,
I
guys,
went-
As you
Here.
gain, while wearing this robe, you gain +2 to AC and saving throws. And in addition, while you are targeted by a spell is 7th level or lower that targets only you, not an area of effect.
Yes, come, Toby cat.
So single target spells. You can use your reaction to reflect it. If you do so, the spell has no effect on you and instead targets the caster. Using the spell slot level, spell save DC, attack bonus, and spellcasting ability of the caster. You can only do that once per long rest. Well, once per dawn, but same basic thing.
Yeah.
someone tries to dominate person you, and you go, back at you.
No.
It's not like the end all be all, but it's a nice effect, and also a +2 to your AC outright, and saving throws.
Yeah.
It is attunement though.
That one I did mean to say. Thank you for reminding me, Christian.
And there was
Sorry.
the one above it.
I
I
did
don't know
decide
if you
that I
wanted
was
to
gonna have
include it.
No, that one I
Lost
didn't.
Shielding.
Well, I'm not going to include specifically because it's not honestly better than any of the stuff you already have.
Well, I liked the fact that it
My goodness.
prevented crit hits.
Toby, you will get to
Oh, that one.
Do you remember seeing it, Dom?
Well, hold on. Oh, what is this?
It's you can enforce disadvantage on an attack, and you get immunity to crits. Is the item.
Yeah. I don't know who would use it.
I was thinking
Is
Reggie,
this-
since he seems to die.
He already has a Mizium apparatus, or Mizium armor, though. Then again,
did
he
he
can't
finally
use
get
that. He can't use that in a bit.
Toby.
And 6 to 7 out of game years.
No, for real.
So, that one will be there. It is a cloak of shielding. Against immunity crits. And it has 4 charges where when a creature within 5 feet of you hits you with an attack, but before damage, you can use your reaction to spend 1 charge to make them reroll.
Also, you
That
gain
attack.
resistance to fire.
My bad. Resistance to fire too.
Oh.
Brian.
What?
Brian, you get a necklace of it look pretty.
That's strong as fuck. Holy shit.
I agree, Dom.
Hold on.
I agree, Dom.
Just a Toby cat. Just a dummy Toby cat.
What?
Sometimes you're dumb.
I like how you have armor and chains. Those are your attunement slots.
Armor and chains.
Riga's literally just got the drift, and that's all the attunement slots.
Chain.
Rika, aka 2 Chains, is kind of crazy.
Rika 2 Chains, Maury.
It's honestly not terribly broken.
To be fair,
Funny that we're not going.
Blessed is the specific feature that I don't like.
I don't like it either. I was gonna take it out.
That is nasty. If you take that one out, I will let you have it.
Let's go.
I like how we're ignoring.
I'm
the
not giving you a
legendaries.
passive regeneration, Brian.
In combat.
That is still nasty.
Dom, is the Robo the Archmagi in there for Reggie?
No, I did roll for that. I'm sorry.
That's really
Okay.
unfortunate.
So considering the 2 crown land.
What about the staff of the?
It is
Actually
okay. The
good.
2 crown mantle is just like low key a lesser robe of the Archmagi.
Yeah. I
It
kind of
kind of is.
I don't know that arcane duelist mask though. I can't get over the free.
Yeah, but that's in the other vault.
I could ask if I can go back over there.
I wouldn't be opposed if you did.
Is it
I don't know.
free
I
counter
don't
spell
know.
with no
If
reaction?
I
You
know,
know
it's
what?
so good. Shield
I
and
will
counterspell.
I will say there is a Master Duelist mask in here.
Huh?
Oh,
What does that do?
Which is
5
Is that-
charges instead of 3.
Oh.
which does.
Just a little more charges.
It's the same thing as the
Uh,
Arcane
this-
Duelist, it just has 5
Same
charges.
Arcane Duelist map where you can spend a charge to not use a reaction to do shield or counterspell.
Oh.
Though I
There
did
you
talk with
go.
Scott about
Really
this. I talked with
nasty.
Scott about this out of game.
oh yeah.
I will not let y'all cast more than 1 counterspell per chain, even if you have this item.
Yeah, like Reggie couldn't no reaction counterspell. Someone counterspelled that, and then counterspell with my reaction. Someone else
That
would have
makes
to
sense.
counterspell, but I could just stop.
Yeah, because that'd be fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
I
chain
know
has to
Rika's, like,
resolve before you can
stupidly
use another
good.
charge.
I know Rika's occupied, but another item that would be pretty good for her is the Aegis Glove. That's in on Discord.
Oh no, I know. I already included that one.
It was included.
Yeah, that's the one that was from what's his name?
Lioness?
Yeah, no, Adamantine Wall.
Oh, Jerry.
Oh,
Jerry.
He had that?
Jerry.
that's funny.
Yeah, that was one of the ones. To be fair, y'all can definitely grab any of the ones from the other.
Yeah, we are
people.
kind of ignoring some legendaries.
I will officially. Yeah, I will absolutely say some of those are legendaries.
Oh, I mean, Rainbow was a legendary. I don't
And
know
I
if
would
it still is.
I would
Rainbow
also let
was-
all of y'all know, you do know a god class what magical item maker for any of the broken items.
True.
Your characters would remember that. It's been a long ass time in real life, so
We saw Morden like 2 sessions ago.
fair.
What do you mean it's been a long time in real life?
It's been
It's
2
still
weeks.
been a long
Yeah.
time. That's
Been
a long
2
time for
weeks,
my
and
brain.
Half of
Our
us have
brains,
ADHD.
yeah.
Well, the staff of healing is gone, boys.
Oh.
This
Ruby
is
Weave Gem
it's
is
objectively better.
the Ruby Gem's
It's
a
objectively
legendary.
better.
If one of the spellcasters want it, because that's
Yeah,
nuts.
it is pretty much a direct
we don't know what
upgrade
it
for this
does,
nephew.
but,
You're
I don't know,
correct.
Museum apparatus,
That's true,
so
we
unless
don't know what it
Reggie
does.
wants it.
That wants what?
Also,
Probably not.
Dom,
Ruby
the other
Weave
thing
Gem.
that
I said I have a
To
Museum
be fair,
apparatus.
I think the
so-
Museum Apparatus is the most broken item ever.
it is really good.
Yeah.
To be fair, Museum apparatus can fail.
Museum
It can-
Armor's Museum
No.
Museum
Armor
Apparatus
is
could
even
fail
more
if you
stupid.
don't have expertise, which you can get with the feat.
Yeah, but
In
Inara
Arcana.
also does not have our expertise in
Yeah, I
Arcana.
don't.
Yeah, and then she can with a feat, and then
I don't
just
think
can
she
cast
plans
anything.
to. I don't think she plans
I'm
to.
not saying she plans to. I'm just saying the theory of you could cast any spell from the spell list with an item that is of like what rare.
Uncommon, I think.
It is in fact uncommon, unfortunately.
I'm saying the fact that there's an uncommon item that does the thing that a legendary item does slightly better.
To be fair, Ruby Weave Gem gives you an extra spell slot. Remember that.
No, it doesn't. It gives
Oh,
you
it's just
the ability
looking at
to cast an additional spell.
Yeah, it's
Of
and then you
anything
get
on your
to
spell
also
list.
bypass the material components up to like
Components.
500.
Fair. Yeah. Right.
doesn't give you an extra spells.
Yeah.
It gives you an extra spell of any class.
Which is better
Right.
for like learned caster or innate casters as opposed to spontaneous. Yeah,
Yeah.
Mm.
but still, it's like the Museum Apparatus is a significantly better item than this legendary.
Yeah, because it's uncommon.
Hell yeah, baby, let's do this. I'm a chalk cap.
To be fair, I used it on Melora for funny shenanigans, like being able to cast
Well, okay.
Glow.
To be
and
fair,
then
to be fair,
cast
Museum
Glow,
apparatus
and
is
then
also more restrictive because it only works with wizard, warlock, sorcerer. Those are the only 3 classes that can attune to it, and you can only choose from those spell lists.
Oh no, the biggest spell list in the game.
Yeah, but say I'm, I guess, a wizard, and I'm a 20th level wizard or sorcerer who attunes to the Ruby Weave Gem.
That's
Dope.
fair.
I now have access to the entire cleric spell list.
That is true. Ruby Weave Gem basically lets you pick a spell from any spell list, and you have that
Yes.
that you are able to cast. So
Ooh.
if you had something ridiculous,
I forgot I
from,
had this
like,
one. I don't know
a
if you'd
cleric
let me
list
have it as
or
a different
wizard
type
list or
of
something,
weapon.
you'd get to
Oh, I
cast
was
it.
actually looking at this. Hold on.
Yeah. Oh, this
Aw.
is the one that heals though. It's kind of meh.
And it's once per day you can choose a spell.
White
So like if Reggie
Magus.
didn't know, I don't know, harm, and wanted to cast harm, or
Mm.
I don't know, delayed blast fireball, or you wanted to learn something that wasn't on your list that you don't currently have, you could just cast it. Oh, you turn next level and you don't get Simulacrum? Congratulations, you know Simulacrum.
I will say.
It's definitely a utility spell that can be used for a lot of shenanigans.
I forgot about all
Or
the
utility
swords we
item.
looked at a while ago. For
Alright,
if an
are we allowed to
got a new
identify
one,
stuff
so-
in this vault?
You can ask them to. Y'all can't touch anything.
Yeah.
They are encased.
That's fair. Can we identify the sword from Lions?
The
the
mace.
mail, the
Or the
mall.
mall.
I want to do. I want to know what the mall does.
Isn't?
I'm terrified.
Sure. Let me look up
I
cursed
can't
as
find
fuck
out the
items.
cursed stuff, but you still even look up cursed AF items.
Yes.
No, it's cursed as fuck. That thing is cursed as fuck. Zala did not give a fuck. Again, Steve, I'm sorry.
Oh, this is also
Bro.
really good for Reggie
He was just
or
really
Valerie,
sad.
honestly, either one.
Oh no, I grabbed my item already.
Oh,
I
okay.
am so,
We didn't
Yeah, item.
specify.
was
Valerie
just trying
does in
to save
fact
his
have
wife.
her item. I will say that.
Oh,
We
okay.
didn't specify.
it's
but,
called
like,
the White Magus Staff.
MAGA?
Maga.
What? What?
The white MAGAs.
we didn't
No.
specify, but like the
So-
warden's gloves are kind of sick. If you get
So
hit
here-
by a spell that would affect you, make a con save against the spellcaster save DC, and on success, immediately redirect the spell to using the spellcaster statistics.
Mhm.
And it's a spell that affects you. It's not one that just only affects you. Oh,
Which
you
one?
get hit by the
Which
Aegis
one?
gloves.
Oh,
You get hit by a
Wait.
spell effect.
hold on.
You just make a con save versus the spellcaster DC, and then if you succeed,
Hold on. Let me look at this
bonk,
before I.
it's
say
redirected. It's only once per short rest, though. But still. Con save against their DC. So I'm saying it would be really good for most of our party.
This.
It's not just a counter, it's a literal, like, redirect.
Yes.
And most of us have proficiency in con.
I don't have proficiency in con.
I said most. I know you're the exception.
Valerie,
I
you're the
don't.
exception, not the norm.
If Valerie was the norm, I'd be really concerned.
Same.
Okay.
Not everyone has brainworms.
Everyone has brain worms. Their strengths are all 6. Like,
My strength is 8.
my
Close
bad.
enough.
Yeah, that's why you're the norm. Some people have 6 strength.
Nah, but would y'all like to know what this White Magus Staff does? It's kind of fucking baller.
It makes you white and a magus.
That's crazy. You were just Trump.
So the first feature
I hate it.
is kind of semi-useless
right.
to me. Well, kind of useless, but like not quite. You can speak and read Celestial. Yippee! I already do that.
Oh,
You have advantage on religion and medicine checks. Based.
I was gonna say,
25 charges in it.
oh my
You
god.
can spend a number.
Heck?
Yeah, you can. The
Kobe.
Staff of the Archmagi has 50. Shut up. You can use
Kobe.
spend 1 or more charges to cast any of the following spells using their spellcasting ability modifier.
Are you wanting to chill out?
Cure Wounds for 1, Shield of Faith for 1, Aid for 2, Sanctuary for 1, Protection from Good and Evil at 1, Heroism Healing Word also at 1,
Oh,
Prayer of Healing, Protection from Poison, and Lesser Resto at 2. This is where it gets spicy.
It's not spicy yet?
Dispel Magic, Counterspell,
What the hell?
Remove Curse, and Revivify at 3.
So you get, let me do the math, 7 counter spells for free a day.
That's crazy, actually.
Yeah.
if I use them instead of healing people, but sure.
To be fair, how often do you run out of spell slots healing people?
Oh, a lot.
I was gonna say twice now we've
Quite
heard
a few
about.
times.
Twice already.
In a dungeon run.
Hmm.
How
for
often are we
the,
doing dungeon runs?
Also,
What's it called? The
counterspelling is
duelist masks?
fucking awful for me.
Do I have to cast it with the spell slot, or is it cast from
That's fair.
item?
Christian,
That one is
counterspelling
cast with spell slot.
I know.
shitty for me.
Okay.
I said that's fair.
Because using no reaction's already broken.
Yeah.
Uh,
I was hoping for free counter spells, but
the only other one that I think is kind of cool on here is it gives me Sunbeam, but like,
That's a fun spell.
So interesting. This array of spells is so interesting.
it's just healing, bruh.
And Sunbeam and Counterspell.
It's supportive spells only. And
Sunbeam is. I was gonna say Sunbeam is not a support spell. You cannot tell me otherwise.
Man, I don't know.
It
about
blinds
that.
them.
Maybe.
And you can cast
After
Detect
some
Good and
damage.
Evil. And
Don't use it on the Ares, you'll find out she's evil.
Detect Good and Evil.
Oh no!
Mage Armor, and Bless at will.
3 bless at will? You better be blessing me 24/7.
It's a concentration, damn it!
And what else are you concentrating on?
Beacon of Hope.
Oh,
Yeah, in combat. Outside of combat, every minute you're
Holy
casting
Aura
bless.
when you get it.
Also, Blesses for attack rolls and saves.
Okay, if I
Okay,
constantly have
awesome.
a +4 to saving throws, if something hits a random saving throw on me before combat starts,
Awesome.
I have advantage.
What's up, Dom?
Cool. I have the item that what's his name?
Linus?
Linus's
Give me
thing
an excuse
is.
to roll my d4.
Oh
Brian.
god, I'm terrified.
Well,
what-
it
what-
requires
what-
attunement by a creature of evil alignment.
What did
Alright,
obvious
we're
Valiant
going
do
reasons.
this,
next.
man?
We're going next.
What did-
You have a
what
plus
did-
2 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with this weapon. When you hit a celestial, the creature takes an extra 2d10 fire damage.
Oh god!
You can use
Wait,
an action
actually?
to gain the warm shield effect of the fire shield for 10 minutes. You just gain the effect. It is not concentration or anything.
Cool.
You can use it again at dawn. And any humanoid killed by an attack made with this weapon has its soul funneled in straight into the river Styx, where it is instantly reborn as a Lemire devil.
Oh,
Oh,
Since we're fighting the Holy One and his celestial army, I'm gonna take this and go evil for the last, 3 months of the campaign.
Eris, don't think that's how that works.
That's also evil as shit, and Valerie doesn't like it.
Okay, Dom, considering what you probably will do to her family by the time we get to that point, she might go evil. Anyways.
Consider what your heiress considers.
Yeah, Eris thinks I'm probably gonna be evil in 3 months.
Oh,
Consider what your Rita
That's that.
considers.
That is that.
oh. What are y'all doing?
I don't know.
I'm getting the Berserker's heart.
I
Could also go Tomage. Tomage?
True.
would say
Tomage.
there is very likely a broken sword here as well.
Explain.
Broken Holy Avenger.
Oh my god, it's the Seikes!
Am I
No.
dual wielding? Come on, guys.
There is a lesser version of the Seikes,
Oh.
but also a lesser version of the blade that Valian wields. One that is explicitly, and Valian is of course the man who can steal powers. The blade allows you to do a similar thing.
It's a young.
Dom.
No, this is a broken sword of the dawn.
Oh.
Oh, is it the thing I sent you?
Yeah, because I actually really like that ability.
Oh, okay.
With the sword. I will change it a little bit, but I like the sword.
I want it.
Only
but at the same
Valerie could
time-
turn it into a dagger. Just make a beam of healing.
Is it a beam?
I think it's
I
like
thought
a
it was a-
beam.
Oh, I thought it was an aura.
Maybe it's an aura. I don't know. Either way, it's a bunch of healing that you
Yeah,
can
it's
do.
30-foot
Man.
radius.
Oh, okay, I thought it was a
Man.
30-foot line.
It's healing and damage.
Oh, is it damage?
Man, I
Yeah.
wanted Valerie to get a Miku beam, bro.
It is. I'm going to be changing it, but
Yeah.
the base ability is 48 plus 10 healing to all allies and doubled that in radiant damage to all enemies.
Oh
area.
god!
Yeah, obviously I'm changing this a bit. This sword.
Dom, you already gave me a scale to be a shield and an artifact weapon. I can't choose another weapon.
I mean, it's broken anyway. What else is it? I forget what else it does. I
Well, like,
said
you
it,
can have
I
fixed,
did not
but-
remember what else they did.
Yeah.
God.
It does a lot. It does a lot.
Not really. I think that was it. That's its like a second ability.
Second of 4
No, 3 or 2.
has 4. It
It
has
does
4.
have 4.
Britt didn't finish reading.
No, she didn't.
She had a test today. Give her some slack.
Yeah.
Okay, no, of 3. The glowing is non-existent. Let's be honest. We don't care about that.
Glowing and extra damage is a feature.
Okay, that is one ability. So second of
Oh
3.
wait, yeah. You're right.
Hi, Toby Cat.
It's bright light. That's fair.
You are just your Toby
Anyways,
Cat.
I'm going to be changing the sword if anyone gets it. But I will also
Don't bite my
before I
face.
continue,
That's how you open your mouth. Toby Cat.
just,
Can't spell. I'm gonna get the Berserker's Heart.
Ah, what is with you? Why are you
Because
biting
I'm
me,
cute.
weirdo?
I think I have to go with
Weirdo
the
cat.
duelist mask
Weirdo cat.
because
Weirdo cat.
I'm always out of reactions. That's like my
Same,
main
bro.
problem right now.
Same.
Yeah. And it's always because I use it
What's
on
the
like
thing that
shield
gives
or
us
on,
2
I'm
bonus
not gonna
actions?
lie.
I will note there is also a Voyager staff.
what's that?
Oh,
Oh, damn!
It's a staff that has 10 charges, and you can expend charges to cast spells, with Banishment being 4 charge, Blink being 3 charge, Misty Step is 2 charges, Pass Wall is 5 charges, and Teleport is 7 charges.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's a fun little thing. But of course, you do obviously have to roll if you expend the last charge.
I'll think about it when I finally get rid of my martial weapons.
What's the thing that gave us? There was a thing that gave 2 reactions, right? Or
Two
not
bonus
reactions.
actions.
Yeah, 2 bonus actions, right?
Is there an item that gives us 2 reactions?
That's basically your duelist mask, bro.
Yeah, cool.
There are also other items here
Oh.
of less magical
Use for
power.
us.
One of which is a bit of a coin embossed with a leaf.
What's his name?
As it reads, Feywild Petitioner's Token.
Oh.
This grants you 1 free audience and 1 deal with Titania, favorable to the owner
We already
of
have
the
bargaining with her.
it's still nice to have another one. Bless you.
Sure.
There is
Heck
also
Is there one for the opposite side that gives you one with the Queen of Air of Darkness?
absolutely not.
Hell yeah!
they aren't very they aren't very kind with their visitors.
Man, I want to walk up to the Queen of Air and Darkness and say, I got this coin, I'm
Oh.
gonna kill you anyways.
Not to be that guy, but about the know the location. It's just I know the location of the person I'm bonded with.
Yes. Why?
So-
What is an issue?
Because we were like, if we lose Eris, we could find her. I'm like, nope, only Eris can find them.
Oh yeah.
We were talking about that in theory, and I'm like, oh wait, no, it only works one way for that part.
I will also say there is a pair of scissors here.
Pair of scissors!
Dimensional
Are they
scissors?
gigantic?
Dimensional
Mayhaps.
scissors! Wait, no, are they the shadow snipping scissors?
No,
They're twins.
They're
They were
actually
actually-
dimensional scissors, like from Star.
straight up.
Like, that's
That's crazy.
crazy. That's actually crazy,
have
and we
10
should get that
charges.
immediately.
They have 10 charges.
Me when I cut my hair with divine
You
scissors.
can spend
Right?
5 charges to cast Plane Shift
That's crazy.
using these scissors. 3 to cast, what's it called? Circle. Teleportation circle.
Yeah.
7 to cast Teleport.
Why does it cost more to cast teleport than it does to cast plane shift?
Because if you plane shift
The specific feature of this, it's a specific thing of this thing. These is it. The thing does say that these scissors were explicitly made to travel across the planes. They were brought here by an adventurer long ago, whose name has been lost to time.
His name was Marco Diaz. We know, Dom.
Ah, yes.
No, his name was Caillou.
Marquis
And
Diaz.
costing
Exactly. Yeah.
10 and it says a separate ability. It was you expend all charges from this thing, not just all available, but all charges, all 10 charges, and sacrifice half of your hit points.
Oh.
You get to cast Gate.
Oh,
Gate.
so you just go to Hekapu's dimension.
No.
It is just Gate.
You bring something here too.
Oh my god, yeah, you're summoning Hekapu! I mean, I guess, Dom,
Be
if you really
cool.
want to.
The thing is with
Too bad I
Gate.
need my reactions.
The thing is with Gate, you can cast that son of a bitch, and you name a creature. No matter if that creature's available or not, you can like say, "Hey, I want you here." Gate, they're just pulled.
So if I'm
Immediately. Not
halfway
even if
across
they're
the
willing.
town, and I need to buy a magic item, I just go, Reggie, come here, and then boom, Reggie's here.
You take half your
They have to be on a
HP, but
different
yeah.
plane than
It would
they'd
take
be
out
on a
your
different plane than you.
HP, true.
They'd have to be
Those
on a
are pretty
different
good.
plane than you, Christian.
Okay,
Right,
well, if
you'd be
I'm
like
in the
Grandpapa.
Feywild,
Really
in the
nice.
market, I go, Reggie, come here.
When Reggie is fed up, Grandpappy,
Better yet, when Rika needs to vent her frustrations, the Holy One.
he's on this
And
plane.
then beat him up.
Yeah, exactly.
Nah.
Banish him, and then
We just do it.
Yes,
good.
you're so...
No, we
well,
just-
wait,
Now
no,
I
he's
don't
not
know
on
what I
this
want
plane right
again.
now. We don't know that. He's fucking shit
No.
up in the Feywilds or something.
That was
we're in the
correct.
middle of the fight with like
Do we
the
know
Holy
his
One,
name?
and we just
Yeah,
summon
Lucifer.
one of the
Morningstar.
leaders of the Nine
I'm
Hells.
talking about the guy that escaped from the grove.
Oh, no, I don't.
We just summon an archdevil to help us
Oh, you're
fight
right,
the
you
Holy
don't.
One.
If we knew him, we could just summon him and kill him.
True. We can also now
Deithic
plane shift to the
Deithic
Feywilds if we
entities
wanted
can
to.
deny you.
I thought Gate was banned in your world or something.
In
It
Brian's,
was.
yeah.
For mine.
In Brian's, okay.
Yeah,
I'm mixing
it
worlds.
For a
was-
very specific, yeah. Brian's is for a very specific reason.
Yes, very specifically,
I-
Gate was blocked by
This is
Mistra
gonna be
because
good.
nobody's summoning Roscoe-Theon ever again.
There is also
Because he's not dead.
It is
He's
funny
just,
to think that at any point in this
in
campaign,
purgatory.
Yeah.
like the Holy
Rika.
One could just go,
Oh,
"Oh,
Rika.
Gate, one of our party
I'm
members
gonna
had
go
murdered
pee
them."
while I figure out what I want.
you see a
I like the
small
mask.
tablet-looking thing.
Ooh.
A tablet.
Nah, the
It's
iPad.
familiar
baby.
to you.
Oh my god, it's
Sure
like from the
does.
ship!
We're
As
gonna make Rika into an
the
iPad. baby.
plaque says, Hadazi Repository. This
Sparks.
ancient repository of knowledge contains information long lost to most people of this world. Yoink!
If there's glass like around the tablet, Sparks is like glued to the glass and goes, Rika, I want a new iPad.
Kevin said I was
These
an
sparks just
iPad
tapping on
kid.
it.
I
Oh,
want the
wow.
iTablet,
Look
Rika.
at
I want iPhone 3.
that. Sparks, you can't have this one.
Alright, I got
Why
enough fuckers. Choose your goddamn items.
I picked my item.
I did. I already put it in my inventory.
You can have it once I'm done with it.
Oh,
Sparks.
you choose that one, Christian?
Yeah.
Okay, this is acceptable.
The heart?
The mall.
Can I have
oh
a
yeah, the heart.
corner?
What?
The cursed mall. No, just kidding.
Oh, can I have a corner is crazy.
Oh yeah. He takes the corner with the most important piece. Runs away. I don't know what I want, honestly.
I've given a lot.
I know. That's why I told you already that I'm gonna need a teach back method because I don't remember half of the shit. And I've
No,
asked about the
no.
one that gives us two bonus actions, and you never answered me.
Oh, so your audio cut out.
Just now?
Like twice.
Just now? I said I'm gonna need you to use the teach back method because I don't remember half the shit we talked about. And I've asked about the item that gives us 2 bonus actions, and you never answered me.
Item gives 2 bonus actions. Motherfucker. It has two abilities. I have to look this up.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what the other ability was.
I don't either anymore. It's been a long time. I went through a lot of items. Oh! Advantage on, what's it called? Charisma saving throws.
Oh. Lame.
Yeah. Advantage on
And-
charisma
Also
saves.
lame.
And
Anti-banish.
You know what my
Okay, yeah,
anti-banish
okay.
is? Counterspell.
True. Can we make counterspell a bonus action?
you'll know
I
what
agree.
your anti-banish is. Rika, go get him.
Sick 'em, Rika.
Let's stick them.
But
Oh,
what's
you
our
banish?
anti-banish
Here's
for
our
Rika?
rapid.
Give Reggie and or
what do you
Inara a
mean?
counterspell.
True.
And or now Valerie. So all three of us
Yeah,
can counterspell.
that's all it is.
Okay.
My charisma checks are shit.
Very fair. But
Counterspell is not useful.
yeah, any other items you'll want me to rehash?
What were you looking between, Scott?
The scissors and the mask. The scissors are so good.
really
Fuck
good.
you, Dom. I was settled on the mask, and then you introduced the scissors.
You can grab the mask. I'll grab
To
the
be fair,
scissors.
I did want one planar travel themed. I wanted a planar travel themed item,
Yeah.
and the scissors felt fun.
Only thing about the scissors is, I think like next level we get a bunch of travel spells anyway. So.
Yeah,
You
You
can
but
get a
take
bunch
that.
of
like,
travel spells.
Which
you
is the
would,
point.
yes.
Like,
But gate.
Why? Yeah.
yes, but
Oh,
sacrificing
also,
half your hit points.
this is going to let
Oh,
help
it'll
you
get me back
decide.
up
This
to
is going
full.
to help you decide.
Huh?
Gate is a definite one, most likely one-time thing.
Oh.
As once you roll for gate, you are rolling the equivalent to divine intervention, and if you fail, the scissors are destroyed.
Huh?
Oh, it has a 10% chance to keep it alive or whatever it
As
is.
a whatever percent. So you roll a d100, and if you do not get your level or lower, the scissors are destroyed.
Oh, so it's like
Oh.
the gate is like the gamble of
It's
if
kind of-
you might lose.
Yeah,
it.
the gate is literally
So-
last second. I need help.
Okay, so it sacrifices half your hit points. You have there's like a majority
is the-
chance you
okay.
destroy the scissors anyway, and the spell doesn't work.
No.
The spell
It'll go
works.
through.
Oh,
It's just
okay.
after the gate.
It's more like a wish than
Oh,
a divine intervention.
I was like,
it's,
if divine
it's wish
intervention
with
means
divine
it-
intervention mechanics.
Kind of. It's like
Basically, it's-
maintenance mechanics for really.
This is
Yeah.
the dimensional travel item with a panic button.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the gate is definitely the panic button. Because it'll go
But
through.
yeah,
it
if
anymore.
it's up to you. If you want to get if you still want to get
That is
both,
also
I'll
why I
grab the
said.
other one
That's
for
also
you.
why I said. Hopefully, this will make it easier on you.
We're on a different plane and we're about to die. Nudie.
True.
Can you play Jeff as home, please?
Help me!
Help.
I don't.
Please, my sister just had a baby, and she's just born with no arms or legs. True
That's
story.
I hate it.
Imagine we just summon an Archon.
Anyway,
I
so
looked
which one
about
do you
that
get?
So
shrimp
mad.
recently.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
If we have a panic button one
I-
time,
I
of
think
course
I
I'm
need
summoning someone
the
who's as
mask.
strong
You
as
have
I
the
know.
mask?
Because
If you
I'm
want-
always out of reactions.
If you're super into it, like if you really still want the scissors, I can grab the scissors.
Nah,
I
it's
mean,
fine. I think
yeah, we're always out of
like you said,
reactions.
we have all the travel spells coming up, so we should be fine.
That's why I was like, it's kind of. It would have been worth it, like 6 levels down, but
Yeah.
I mean, okay, to be fair, we
Not
have
casting-
now 3 people who
Yeah.
can cast Counterspell, which is more than just about any party of.
But
I would like to object to that,
Shield is also
Christian.
really good. Free
Valerie
shield.
being able to cast counterspell is useless, as she is usually at least 200 feet away from the combat.
Exactly. And she doesn't have distance spell.
She doesn't have distance, and even if she did, she's still out of range.
So what I'm hearing is
I suck
Valerie's
at
next
it anyways.
Valerie's next item is to get a spell or get an item that lets her cast through Xerxes as if she occupied that space.
Oh my
Well,
god!
Can you not cast?
I can cast touch
No,
spells
it's touch spells.
through Xerxes.
That's why I said cast spells through Xerxes as if she occupied that space. A slipstream
interesting.
just turns Xerxes into a slipstream.
No, obviously, guys, you're mistaking it. There is another option. Valerie just makes a new spell called the Bitch Slap of Counter.
The bitch slap.
It is a touch spell, a touch-based counter spell.
Where's? Oh my God, you're right. Where she sticks her finger in the caster's mouth. You're so
Yeah.
right.
She just instructs Xerxes to put his foot in.
No, just beak.
Hey yo, that's
Wait,
some
he's
next
making out
level
with
Frenching
them.
right there.
I was like, pause, what?
Xerxes.
He
use
sticks
your
his
kiss
whole head
effect.
in their mouth.
I was like, Xerxes used Vor, I guess.
It's like those little shrimp that like go in bigger
I'm done.
fishes' mouths and like pick their teeth.
Oh
Oh
God.
my
The cleaner.
god.
I draw the line at
Look at this
4.
Look
I
at this
draw
tiny
the
Whoa.
line
like
at
anthem.
4, he said.
I need to find a cool mask for
Yoink.
Reggie to wear though.
I need to now make a character whose familiar is a mantis shrimp. The one that kicks with like 2,000 pounds of force.
The one that
Yeah.
Yeah.
punches so hard that it literally creates a vacuum.
Exactly. I need to make a character whose familiar is a mantis shrimp, and that's what fights for them. It's not the character.
Jesus.
Alright, my next character. Thank you,
Anyways,
Britt.
I don't know what I want, honestly. The sword is like the broken sword is fine, seems fine. A tome also seems fine, but also the instrument for Rel would also be fine. So it's like everything is just kind of fine. Unfortunately.
Are clear winners, but
There are Dom, you just want me to get the sword. The broken sword.
or the int tome.
I'm saying the Intonum is fine. I have a 22 already, as is.
24 would be crazy.
Get a 24.
24 would be crazy,
I like
yeah.
this 24.
Like, I don't want to be the first to get a 24.
Why not?
That feels like favoritism.
Right,
like,
good.
No,
Is it
that's,
like
that's
nepotism?
bullshit. Yes, that's
But-
bullshit because I gave everyone the option to get it in this thing. Genuinely, any of y'all could have gotten it because you know where the tattoos are, and all of the tomes except Wisdom are here. So that is fully y'all's choice for not a 24.
And so I'm going to continue to abide by that choice, Dom.
Fair enough.
I don't know.
You have the option.
I'm saying it's not favoritism because I gave everyone the exact same choice.
Basically saying don't make dumb excuses for not wanting it. If you don't want it, just don't want it.
I mean, it just genuinely feels like it because, like, nobody else has done it, so. It's like, eh.
Listen, I've bent over backwards this session trying to give y'all items that are interesting.
You could also go for the.
You
I
bent
don't know if
backwards,
you're
sir.
able to switch out like your clothes with the two crown mantles. Really good.
I don't know what that does. Dom never explained what it did.
My bad, because I have.
Yeah,
It's
he
really
just
good.
said that it was there, but I don't know what it does.
Okay, I'm gonna send it to you. Where you at? There we go.
Is it the same one you sent me, or is there? Because there's
It's
no
the
extra.
exact same one. Exact same one.
Okay. So I was about to say, if there's extra stuff to it, I want to know.
It is kind of a lesser Robe of the Archmagi with a separate effect. I guess not like a Robe of the Archmagi at all.
As I said, it doesn't give me a robe of the Archmagi at all.
It's
They're just.
fine. It's just.
I hate both of y'all. That shit's strong as fuck.
No, I know.
No, I like it. It's really
It's
good.
fine. It's just. The only item that I can afford to part with is the Mizium apparatus or my sword. And both of them are.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fair.
That's why I'm like, it's fine. It's just. I can't unattune from those items at the moment unless we want to significantly reduce our ability to have utility spells, or I just want to go back to being a backline caster.
I get you.
So,
Yeah. Oh.
well, I guess I could get rid of my sword. It's an optional attunement, the counterspell thing.
Oh yeah, and you'd still get your like the damage and everything.
Yeah, it's just stinky lame because I really did want to use it more than once this campaign, but
I'm sorry. To be fair, we've been talking about you getting a new sword anyways.
yeah, but we haven't gotten past the phase of let's talk about it. So
I'm
I
not
never
going to
thought
tell you
I
what
would get a
swords-
new sword.
Sword's effects are.
Well, you didn't.
I said I'm going to make the sword.
Yeah, have you gotten around to it? No.
You haven't. We haven't even started on the process of making it. Like, it's still not being made yet.
I guess, yeah. I was just saying, like.
I said I was gonna make it when it gets closer
So
to
if
you
I
actually
get,
getting a new
okay,
sword.
but in that event, in the event you make a new sword, what's the point in me getting the Dawn sword that you so vehemently push right now?
I'm not pushing that at all, mind you.
So it's like, I guess I could just get the int tome. It just seems so lackluster.
Get the scissors then.
But we just already argued for the scissors to not, or like for us not to have it, because considering we're gonna get a bunch of movement.
Yeah, but you could
planar
use your
movement.
spell slots to use the planar movement, or you could get it for free.
Hi!
Yeah.
I know.
I mean, it's just another item where... Is this attunement based, the scissors?
I don't know.
No,
Actually.
I don't think so.
It makes sense if it is, but...
I was gonna say if they are, then even less reason.
I was gonna say if they are, then that's a really bad.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna say no, specifically for the fact that that's all they do. They don't buff anything.
I'm not...
It's out of combat.
Not to
like
be that guy,
teleportation
but I think
stuff.
the interplanar trout... The... What was it? What's it called? The rod of the Voyager is attunement.
It is, but it also does more than just what I mentioned.
Oh, it does? Okay.
Yeah. There's
The Voyager staff, the one you were talking about.
Yeah, yeah.
It is just a magical quarter staff as well that gives that you can actually hit with and has a plus to hit with, and gives you a
Guys.
plus to your spell attack rolls. Also, you can cast Banishment, Blink, Misty Step, and Pass Wall, which are all except for Pass Wall. The first three are much more useful in combat spells. The scissors have 0 useful in combat spells.
Well, you could always plane shift somebody off the map,
Fair enough.
but that is kind of hard to do.
Though I will say plane shift has to be willing for the scissors.
That's fair.
Because they're thematically also because it's very much a non.
But I like the concept of you using
non-offensive
scissors to
item.
like open a portal to another plane.
Yeah, I did in fact just steal that straight from Star Wars Force of Evil.
Mhm.
Not even gonna lie.
Absolutely.
I would find it so funny in Inara just pulling out of her titties some scissors and be like, "Oh, I can get us to the Feywild." Snip,
Yes.
snip, snip.
I don't know. I might just get the loot and call it a day.
Okay.
Give it to Rel.
We can always just say Anar grab something and then you can figure it
I
out.
don't know. Don seems
know,
to
yeah,
really want me to
I'm
pick an
serious,
item
man.
right now, so.
Well, I'm just if y'all want to do hey I grabbed something, well, I'll think about it. Then that's cool. I just don't remember. I'm not gonna remember everything I said.
Well, that's what this is
Um,
for.
That's fair. The VOD.
I was gonna say, what do I stream if nobody checks it for notes anyway? What do I
I
stream
sometimes
for,
try and
Dom?
check it, but the things that I try and check are usually so far back, but then they're deleted by Twitch.
They're in my YouTube channel.
Some of them are.
You have a
You have a
YouTube
little
channel?
bit of a gap right
I
now.
have like
Yeah.
no, they're all there. There's like one that
There's
is
a
not
YouTube
there.
channel? Oh my gosh, I'm behind.
Well, because Twitch goes as far back as
It's like 60
like 2
days.
months.
Yeah,
64, I think.
I think it's like 2 months or something like
it's
that.
60 even. I think.
Gotcha.
Because I checked it recently. I've checked it recently.
Yeah, because it's like their servers go
Me and
on
Scott
for
were
too
me and Scott were
long.
talking about how long we've been in the tournament.
15 episodes.
Yeah. Anyways,
We're almost done.
yeah.
Well, how about we get back to the tournament
Yeah.
I
then? Let's get back to the tournament then.
I can grab something and we can.
Oh, I
get
don't know
back
if
to the
Dom has even
tournament.
prepared the tournament.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine. So we actually, ironically, unfortunately, I did not have the tournament was not what's next.
Oh,
Ah,
As someone said they wanted to talk to someone else.
yeah, but everybody else wants to get back to the tournament, so.
I guess.
What?
the
Can I
I was
access
just trying to
the,
get us out of this vault because we're kind
the
of
tablet
we weren't really getting any.
now, or do I need to wait?
You can absolutely access it now. It is charged.
Ooh.
Okay.
nice.
I'll message you out of campaign.
I just want to
out of
like
session.
put that out. That's perfectly fine. I just want to put out that I looked at it. That's all.
Yes, there would be multiple different katas you can learn in there.
Ooh.
Oh,
But
holy
as
shit.
stated before, you will need to do other shit to get them.
That's fine.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Fancy.
information in that thing. There's
Dom
a
really
lot
just
of
translated all of the labors to Rika's armor.
No,
Oh
pretty much.
yes, yeah, that's it.
The katas are all going to be relatively unique, as much as I can make them.
That's cool.
Pretty
That can be
good, yeah.
another time. I just wanted to make sure I just reiterated or iterated that I wanted.
Yeah, I getcha. So, roleplay or no roleplay?
I mean, everybody else wants to get back to the tournament. I don't want to keep anybody else.
I think most people just
Roleplay.
wanted. I think most people just wanted to get out of the vault.
No, I don't know.
Roleplay.
We were saying we wanted to go back to the tournament, so I was
Roleplay.
like, I can hold off for however long. So.
You can roleplay. It's not a huge deal.
As it was a minor roleplay, anyways, and so I'm pretty sure we can finish it in the time we have left.
So we have an hour and a half left.
Well,
Yes.
we'll take an hour and a half for roleplay. It's generally how it goes.
Depending
It's
on the
usually
roleplay.
the case, but it's fine. That'll get us right to the. Then we can just like
Yeah.
be right at the beginning
Be a
of
good time to stop.
the tournament stuff.
That
Yeah.
or
Because we probably wouldn't have enough time to do all of that.
It's what like I mean, how much do we have till the next rounds?
So I will say, in game, you have a week again, but once the finals starts, y'all are no longer getting that break.
Okay.
The finals are day after day after day.
Okay.
And we'll get knocked out on the first day.
Probably.
I get knocked
I
down.
don't
I
think
guess
so.
It depends on who we go against.
Yeah.
I will say that right now you are facing Aurelia.
Oh.
Let's
Eh,
knock
we might
him
win.
I
out.
just rolled for it.
That's funny.
I actually did roll for it because I was debating whether Aurelia or Bounty.
right,
is-
Bahama.
is the
Yeah.
first.
Bounty. They're strong, Bounty.
But yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So we get our items. Yeah.
We skedaddle.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you,
Anar
bye.
makes her way
Take him away.
to Kestia.
I guess.
I'll take Kestia.
Yeah.
Taking a vacation.
As
Not
the
quite.
person you were attempting to find
Yeah, I guess I'd ask the
Likely
servants and stuff.
be
like,
sort of carouse. They'd be kind of carousing around a little bit.
I got 1 week of training.
So you'd likely have to wait for a bit for them to come back into the castle.
Okay. Guess Sparks will go get the time to organize his rock collection at fully.
As they will come back around evening.
Damn, evening. I could have done so much shit during the day. Damn. Take forever. You say forever.
Hey,
And 1/8
She does
way
this
to
very
grade the
often.
master.
Could I have done other things around the town?
Yes. Very easily.
Like an AKA go to the Temple of Ra and do training and then get notified when she came back?
Very easily.
Okay, great. Oh, actually, or should I gotten a tattoo?
Fuck!
That's fine.
I forgot about that.
'Cause I did want to do a tattoo.
Anar, roll me a con save.
Oh fuck! What is happening? I don't have any dice out. I had Toby on my lap.
Roll Toby.
Oh man. I w-
He runs
You're
on
right,
his
Toby ran
stomach,
away.
it's a nat
It's
20,
because I
it's a-
knocked him.
Toby-
I didn't knock him off, but like I
Toby
like pushed him off.
Oh, we heard Scott say roll him, and he decided to leave.
Oh yeah, con save. 18 plus 6, 24.
God damn. Okay.
Yeah, I rolled pretty high.
Awesome. I will.
Did I get my Adam Eve magical girl transformation with the armor I gave him back? No? Okay, I guess not.
I messaged you how that works.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say.
So,
Oh, okay.
anyways, after your training is finished and
yeah.
you kind of got brutally beat up by Raw,
Damn.
Anar's limping back to the castle right now.
Damn.
yeah. So my bad. I entirely forgot about the whole armor thing for the training.
No, it's fine. Saw that.
So, anyways,
Uh,
you see Jiraiya.
Okay. Where do I see her?
She probably just see her like the foyer or something.
Oh, okay. Love that.
She does not notice you.
Is there a servant nearby?
Probably.
Can I ask them to give her the sword instead?
Yes.
I feel like that would be
They'll look
better,
very
well
weird.
received that way.
They'll look at you very weirdly,
Why?
and they'll go,
Why? I feel like she has it like wrapped like in cloth, and then she was just like holding it like.
Yeah,
Like
she'll go,
this.
of course, princess, but should I say it's from you?
No. Probably best to not say it's from me, actually.
Understood. As they will walk over to her,
And Nara's gonna go hide behind a, I don't know.
Nara
a
can hear
pillar.
them still, as they will bow very low and present the package to Raya.
Yeah, you have a
Go.
package, miss.
From an admirer in the castle, who wishes you well.
You don't want to make it sound like I'm in love with her.
Okay, admirer might be the wrong word.
You're not. Well,
From someone in the castle who wishes you well, is what he would say.
Okay. Hi, Toby.
As Raya will kind of look very,
Nara's
very
probably like peeking around the
confused.
corner, like.
She's going to look
Oh
around.
fuck, my stealth roll is
Roll
probably
me your
not,
stealth
yeah,
check.
it's not gonna be very high. Ugh. As thematically appropriate, I rolled a natural 1.
A natural 1?
Yeah, I suppose it's
as you were
appropriate.
instantly spotted. As she kind of looks over, she goes, "Is this from you?"
She just like waved at her. She was like, no, but I did want to see what you got.
Roll me deception.
Fuck.
Liar.
Absolute liar. Let me not knock everything over while I try to roll my dice.
I thought Toby did something.
No, that was me. Oh, he did do something.
Oh boy.
He's about to kick my little blade scissor thingy, the little thing that cuts the paper. He's about to kick that off the suitcase. Yep, there it goes.
I could hear it.
Nice.
Love that. Anyways,
Anyways,
what'd you roll?
okay. Well, you said deception, right?
Yes.
I rolled a 17, so 18.
All right. As she looks at you and she goes, "Okay." She will gingerly open the item.
Yay!
Ginger.
Ginger.
Sees
We
the
said we
dual-colored sword. She goes, "Huh?"
Bro, who's Lee and why are they a ginger?
I don't know. Stop it, Toby!
Sort of like moves it around. She's like,
Oops.
she turns back to the servant and goes, "I send my thanks to whoever this is."
Inara will do her best to look really surprised and interested as to what the properties of the item are. She's gonna be like, ooh, pretty.
Roll me
If I have to roll.
another deception.
Oh, damn it. I was gonna say, can I roll a performance check instead?
Sure, I'd be fine with that.
Yay, I'm good at these.
The Blade Singer performer.
Ooh, it's a natural 20. 25.
What the fuck? She kind of looks at it and goes, I'm not sure, honestly.
Not sure
I'll
about.
probably have one of the court wizards see what's this sword is.
Oh.
But I can bring
I
it back
can-
to my room in the meantime.
Oh, I can identify it for you if you'd like.
Sure.
Just so you don't have to bother the court wizards, since, you know.
Why do you care?
It's not every day someone gets a sword for a package.
We live in a castle.
It's still not every day.
Pretty much is.
No. Narana gets lances. Cinder gets... I guess she gets a big sword, but she hasn't had it in a while. Cyrus has
Anyone
used
else hear her?
weapons. Huh?
You cut it out a little bit.
Oh, my bad. I guess my mic is just not good right now.
Yes, I wonder if your mic's just bugging, because
It
it's like
might
you
be.
kept cutting out, and I don't know why.
I don't know. Let me... Here, I can try and plug it back in. Where is
Yeah.
my... Oh, that might be why. It might be because it's plugged
What's up?
into my monitor? Could be that.
Oh.
Oh,
I mean,
I think
it should
Toby
be
might have actually... No, or not Toby. I might have pulled some of it off. Or not off, but like
it's
down.
half, is it
Like,
half in.
yeah, I think so. Because I felt something go up just now. when I
Okay.
was playing around
Well,
with
you
it,
haven't
so
cut out since, so.
hopefully it'll be fine.
All right, keep
Because
going.
I pulled my
Repeat.
monitor up a while ago when I moved my chair
Yeah.
up.
I heard Narana gets and then
Oh,
it cut out.
yeah, she was saying Narana gets a lance. I guess Cinna gets her big sword, but that one, she hasn't had a new one
Ender
in a
notably
while.
does use long swords, not great swords.
But she
so
said
we'll
big
make that
sword.
known.
This was a long sword, I thought.
Yeah, but like big sword implies great sword.
Big sword to Inara is any sword bigger than a short sword, bro.
Fair enough.
Oh, you cut it out again.
Did I?
To me, you did. I don't know if anyone else heard it.
I think
Yeah,
that-
Oh.
I caught a bit.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
It might be just getting too close to your mic.
No, because my mic's not that. It's like over here, off to the side where I
Because
normally
a lot of the
sit.
time it's when you lean forward.
Weird. This is peeking? That doesn't make sense, though.
I don't know.
I don't know. I genuinely don't.
I don't know. Maybe that means tonight was not the night to do any of this. Because if you can't understand me anyway.
Well, I can understand you. It's just occasionally you cut out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't hear what I say anyway.
Fine. It's fine.
I don't know if it is.
We can add a little bit
Ah, yes.
Continue.
for the most part.
Where was I at? Yeah, basically she was listing that everybody else has their, that has weapons that are not a longsword. And or sword in general, considering her brothers don't use a sword.
This is fair. That's a bit of fair.
Mm.
That's kind of where she was getting at, is it was swords in general aren't
Okay.
usually seen that often. Her
She'll kind of
mom's...
she'll give you like a kind of scrutinizing look again.
What?
And she'll go, I suppose.
I-
Well, I suppose if you're gonna identify the item,
I mean,
I will get it done. We do it here.
are you sure? It seems like you...
Let's just get it over with.
Okay. And Inara will cast Identify, but not read off of her spell.
Fair enough.
And kind of just tell her everything that it does.
She'll look. She looks at it. She goes, "Interesting. Should have scabbard for it.
A scabbard? You planning on using it?
Potentially.
It
Like,
does-
it's always good to have options.
Don't you have your own? The one you normally use?
I have at least one other.
And you...
As I said, good to have options. It's not like I get a legendary weapon like your mother has.
I don't think... Yeah, those are quite hard to come by. And the other vault didn't really have that many good options.
Either way. I suppose.
Oh, she's not gonna respond to that?
I don't know which part.
Inara saying, and the other vault didn't have many good options?
She doesn't understand that.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't hear that. So
I was like, well,
she's gonna go. What?
oh. You know, what? Well, you don't see that many things like that every day, I suppose. And,
Yes.
you know, it probably had to come from somewhere rarer than what it... I don't know. I don't know. I just... How have you been?
I've been fighting, I suppose.
I see. I meant more
Yeah.
like...
Occasionally watching. I watched your group fight. The recordings, at least.
Oh. Oh, yes, they are quite entertaining, probably.
Y'all are a good group.
They are. I agree.
Y'all are.
Yeah, that's what I said.
No, it's not.
But they are.
Y'all are.
Well, yes, they're part of my group, and they're my friends, and so they are a good group.
So say this with me. We.
As in you and I, or
As in you and them. You were the we in this situation. God damn, you're so smart, so stupid.
we're not exactly using the royal we in this in casual conversation.
Yes, this is not the royal we, this is you and your friends.
Okay.
You this is not the first time you've done this sort of thing.
Done what sort of thing? I
Boy.
have no idea what you're talking about.
Alright. Do you accept that you are part of the group?
Well, yes. I mean,
So you contribute to the success?
I suppose.
Slaps you upside the head.
Ow!
So you contribute to the success.
What?
So you contribute to the success.
You can't expect me to start listening to you after you just slapped a few of my brain cells out.
Yes, I can. Your siblings
What's
do it
left?
all the time.
What's left?
Sorry.
Yeah, I only have a few left, and what little I have do not go to Sparks, I hope you know. And Sparks will be like, yeah, that's true, they don't. And then he'll go back to playing with pebbles.
I thought Sparks wasn't even in the room. I thought he was counting his goddamn rocks.
I imagine what's the courtyard? Remember, because she left and then came back, so I imagine he's just
but
like,
I just imagine he's in Prometheus's room.
maybe. Maybe he's
Either
just,
way.
he's bringing pebbles from the courtyard to the room, he just happens to be there.
Fair enough. Fair enough. But yeah.
Okay, listen, I just wanted to give you a sword that I thought you might like, okay?
It's a good sword. Anyways, you are part of the team. You contribute to the success.
They don't.
Correct.
Oh, they contribute to their own successes. I wouldn't.
That's not what I said.
It is a group effort, sure. And they are a wonderful group.
I'm going to ask Tall, Grey, and Handsome to give me his weapon to beat you with.
Ooh, I'll tell him you said that.
Here?
He knows I said.
Ah, Tyr! No, he's tall, dark, and handsome.
I hit on him.
Not quite the same.
I hit on him in a bar. That's the first time I met him.
Yes, I know. He
You
looked
understand
very,
how mortified I was?
Oh, you looked very, bashful when you first saw him.
I was very mortified when I saw him. Christian, what the fuck is going on?
He's shining a light at the camera.
I found interested thoughts. I have a flashlight at my desk.
Ah. But yes, you are part of the team. You contribute. You contributed. You still do.
You've watched, like, what? One recording?
I've watched the rounds. You understand how quickly these recordings get around, correct?
Well, yes, but I didn't assume you had the time to watch them all. Considering, you're quite busy and Cerevis isn't in the tournament.
You understand.
Oh,
that
speaking
I'm-
of, and then Nonara will like pull
Oh, boy.
the rod of resurrection out of her titties and go, this is also from someone else at the castle. Yep. We're just gonna go with that.
I don't even remember where you got that.
Teferi, he gave it to me and told me to give it to her.
Right. I see. She looks at it and goes,
Thought it
"Where
might be
did you
useful
get
for
this?"
you. Someone else at the castle. She's just like nodding, like telling her to go along with it.
Okay. That doesn't matter. Okay.
Happy early birthday.
My birthday was like 3 months ago.
Yes, early for next year. I already gave you presents for last year. Last year,
Sure.
this year, same thing. But, anyways.
Never mind.
Anyways, it was nice seeing you again.
We're not done.
Why not? You don't like talking to me as is.
Yes, but you haven't accepted my statement.
Why do I have to accept your statement when you never accept any of mine?
Because I can hold you here.
Can you?
Yes. She's going to grab
Cool
your
person.
arms.
Nara's gonna look down and
Nara-
go, okay.
Now, repeat after me. Actually, never mind. You've already shown you're incapable of doing this. Now, do you accept that you can contribute to your team?
I can contribute. I mean, someone has to
You
have
can-
the
you-
chest for us all. No offense to Regulus, but
Unfortunately, that is not the correct answer. You get one more try.
I said
This
yes.
is
I
the
did
last-
accept your
the last-
answer.
The last try. Do you contribute to your team?
I did say I did contribute.
Not just through looks.
Not her actually doing this, but she'd be like, I would like to imagine I do contribute through looks.
I'll repeat that.
She said, she like scoffs and goes like, I would like to imagine I do contribute through looks.
Again.
Did it cut out again?
Yeah.
I'm getting rid of this mic. I'm switching
Yeah, I
to
was
my
like,
headset.
you really need a new
I don't know
mic.
why.
Here, I'll switch to my headset.
I don't know what's going on.
I don't know, but if it keeps cutting out like that, like it hadn't had that problem in the past few weeks. I don't know.
Yeah, it's cutting out again. It's gone again. I don't know if like you need like
I don't
unplug
know
it,
if it's
replug it,
like
or what.
I don't know if it's like a specific timbre of your voice that it just doesn't pick up, or I don't know.
Yeah, I don't understand what's going on.
Is this?
I don't think it's like. It's not like on inflections it cuts out
Yeah,
or
it's
anything.
not because also
It's just like at the end of your
hers
sentences,
and
it
Nara's
does.
voice. Sometimes at the end, sometimes she gets
Did it
two
work?
words in
Oh,
and it
no.
cuts out. Yeah, you can hear you now.
Yeah, it's never at the beginning though.
Okay.
It starts
Great, we
out
heard you.
fine and then
Now
Oh,
you
it-
muted.
Oh, it worked the first
There you
time.
go.
Normally, I
Yeah.
thought there was like a yellow or not. a
Red
yellow.
means me. Red
Yeah,
means
red
me.
is-
Well, yeah, but I thought there was normally a light right here. That
All right,
worked.
this is your Captain
Oh,
Brit
wow.
speaking.
This is your
it does sound like you're.
Yeah, I know it's a huge drop in quality, but I mean, if my other
We'll
mic
get
doesn't
you
work,
another
then
mic.
there's
The only
nothing
thing
I
we'll
can
We'll
do
get, we'll
about
get
it.
you a new mic because yeah, that's really weird.
It's fine. I can use your old one, I guess. The one that cut out a lot when you laughed.
Yeah, I don't
I mean,
know.
that one only cut out with like a really like high pitched sound. I guess.
I guess, yeah. Anyways,
So,
what is
mom's
Anara
voice.
saying? She scoffed and then
Fuck. Every time we talk about my mic cutting out, it kills my train of thought. I'm so sorry.
no, I know.
'Cause
It's just I feel real
Frustrating to
bad.
have to deal with. I mean, it's fine. Like I said, we can just cut this short and then either do this another
You know-
day or whatever. But
No, we're almost done.
I don't think we are. And if my mic problem's that bad, then
Oh my god.
I mean, the conversation sounded almost done.
yeah.
Depends on how many circles Inara wants to run in.
Sure.
Anyways, I hope that it works on stream because I didn't change the mic on stream because it sounds like it's fine, but I don't know. Like the bars look fine.
Okay.
Should be a good thing.
Yeah, I don't know where I was what we were talking about.
You were talking about, and I can remember this distinctly.
She said you contribute more to your team than just looks.
Oh,
And then you were like, not her doing this, and then that's where you left.
oh, I was like, or she, yeah, she was like, basically, I think she was saying like, I'd like to think I contribute with looks, too, I guess.
And more than that, yeah, but aside from that,
Aside from that,
yes, you contribute.
furry bird.
Slap.
Ow! Stop hitting me!
I'm going to start actually hitting you if you don't stop. Now, I have to use your sibling's method of teaching.
When has that ever worked?
It will eventually.
No, I don't think it will.
You're right, I must use Cinder's. She pulls out the sword you just gave her.
You're going to stab me with it.
No,
That's Cinder's method of teaching me.
that's odd.
I mean, if you want to, I've already gotten my
Anyways.
vitality sapped, so
I'm going to gloss over that. Anyways, you contribute to your team, as shown in the recent fights.
okay,
Accept it.
sure.
Whack! She slams the side of the blade into your side. You genuinely take damage.
Ow!
We're gonna keep doing this until you accept that you do.
Taraya,
You
I am tired of this. Okay, you know, I just had to teleport here, and then only to find out that you're not here, and then I had to spend an entire day in a temple where I got beat on by a bird-brained god. What more do you want from me?
accept that you do contribute.
And I just wanted you to.
Oh
accept
wow!
my
Okay.
gift.
Oh, let me put this in context. So your team is now in the finals
Yeah.
of a
come on.
worldwide tournament.
Hey.
A tournament explicitly for combat. Tournament which you yourself helped in. And aside from that, you were being taught by a warrior deity. A warrior deity that decided you would be worth something, which is more than most of us
Oh,
get.
so because I happen to be born on his, whatever.
I hope you understand that is largely irrelevant.
That is largely the reason I have this blessing in the
You
first
realize
place.
you could go out and find probably 17 other people within the city that were born on that day,
Yes.
and they
so,
did not receive any benefits.
Well, do they have to pursue him in order to take on some impossible quest to slay a god chainer or whatever and save the world? No. They're probably
That is
happy
just
living their
impossible.
content little lives, not having to
Most
save a
of them
father
are
that
not.
died.
Do you understand that most people here live in fear?
Uh-huh.
I know your family likes to paint it as it's all niceties here,
You know
but
they're your family too, right?
sure.
Mother's blood does run through your veins.
Little else.
What, so you're sad you didn't get the red hair? Please.
Inara, you do understand that until this very day, my birthday was not mentioned in this castle, correct? This entire year, I am not treated the same as the rest of you.
And yet you also push away everyone who tries, other than Cerebus, to treat you with some modicum of respect or friendship. So forgive me for not exactly acknowledging what you say.
Last I heard, you didn't exactly acknowledge what Cerebus said either.
Like what? He says a lot of things to me. And we're
And most of
siblings,
them
we
are
squabble.
true. Cerebus doesn't exactly have petty squabbles most of the time. If he says something and you ignored him, that's a very different
Also,
thing.
genuinely, what did Cerebus say? What is she referring to? I don't remember this.
That was back when like Cerebus was basically saying your friends, like, you gotta trust your friends more.
Oh,
basically.
right. Okay.
Yeah, they are your friends type shit.
Right. Okay. Right, and inevitably, with his infinite wisdom, I put all of my faith in them, so
That's not quite what he meant. And you know that.
yes, but they are my friends.
Are they?
Of course
You're making
they're my
it more
friends.
sound like they're the ones dragging you around everywhere.
It doesn't mean they can't be my friends.
It is. You don't sound very friendly with them.
What do you mean?
Do they know your struggles?
What
Friends
struggles?
know each friend's struggles.
What struggles? You talking about the ones where I'm trying to, I don't know, stabilize my father who's stuck in a crystal? They're taking on a large quest from the man who is stabilizing my father for me, and so realistically, Oh, and they even knew about my relationship troubles, so realistically, I don't know what else they wouldn't know about.
Nora,
Taraya?
your insecurities have been blazing through this conversation stronger than the passionate sun itself.
Oh, what insecurities? I'm perfectly fine.
Sure, we both know that's a lie.
So, what is it you want me to admit so I can spit it out and leave you to your
I don't care about
devices?
you admitting something, I care about you knowing something.
I know that Guiding Light is a great party, and they're doing wonderful things, and they're in the finals and the
That
done.
they again. Once again, how much of them are your friends, given that you show distance in them, even when casually speaking about them?
And their accomplishments, of course I'm going to distance myself from them because they're not really my accomplishments, they're a party's
warm.
accomplishments.
Uh-huh. A party you are a part of.
In name,
And in action.
sure, I'm there to be a pretty face on the battlefield.
Well, if I ask any of them, do you think they'd feel the same way?
Probably. I mean, Iris hardly gets to fight as much as she wants to anymore,
Ah,
considering she's
that's
battered
useful.
aside.
I can use Eris. You have a few squabbles in the castle. Might have to send Eris to you, Reggie. You have to acknowledge that they would not feel the same way as you do.
Well,
Not. They would feel that y'all's accomplishments are y'all's accomplishments.
and that's their opinions, and sure, they
It's
are
also
a
the judge's
large
opinion.
part of, especially
And the
regulars.
crowd, and the judge's opinions and the crowd's opinions, and
Well, that's because we're only ever seen as a group. I'm not even seen as a royal anymore half the time.
that's a negative thing.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
You'd rather be seen as what you were born as rather than what you do.
Isn't that what I'm already
Ask your stone
seen?
friend how he'd feel about that.
Oh, don't bring race into it. He's
It's
got
more-
enough
less-
things on
it's
his
less
plate
race.
with his parents.
And that's not what you're born as. You walked right into my point, Inara.
That it's different when you're born as something
Positive?
on a pedestal.
Yes.
So, what's your point?
You're feeling insecure because you actually have to work for this.
Work for what? Of course I have to work to slay a god. Or whatever we're doing at the moment. Doubt
Is
even the
that
Archons can
its issue?
accomplish this feat by themselves.
They cannot.
And so, I'm not upset that I have to work for anything, and I don't know why you keep throwing that around on me, as if I don't work for the ability to cast magic in the first place. I don't get blessed with it because I'm bitchy.
Yet you got blessed with the best tutors, the best training.
Sure. Because of my birthright, I suppose.
Indeed.
So,
And other people are seeing you for something other than that birthright. That's a negative.
when it's a downgrade, I suppose. When you're
Why is
nothing
it
more than a
downgrade?
face in a crowd.
Why is it a face in a crowd? Your face isn't known.
Did you say your face isn't known?
Your faces are
Oh,
known.
okay. The way you said it sounded like your face isn't known.
No, your faces are known.
Yes, and a myriad of others that are up and coming newcomers to, I don't know, saving the world or whatever this tournament really is about.
This tournament is just about displaying strength. not saving the world or some such nonsense.
Great. So that's less.
This tournament is only the last in a long line of reasons your group is known. Each of you.
Yes, we've saved a few cities, and
You realize you are one of the only people I've ever known who would say that is a negative.
it's not a negative. Saving people has
Or at
never been a
all.
negative.
Then why do you say it that way? As though saving those cities is nothing more than a chore for you.
It's not that. Sorry, Toby's trying to claw at my face every time I do something. I think he's trying to claw at the mic.
Ah, yes. I think she just wants your attention, honestly.
Maybe. Listen, it's not that. Of course, saving the city is, or whatever city we happen to come by, is an honor. And the fact that we are able to do anything to help is amazing, but come on. It feels... I don't know.
So you'd rather people just see you as that princess from Kestia rather than the woman who saved multiple cities.
I'd rather it be less of either and more of just... I don't know. I don't know. I just... The way we're constantly getting rewarded and...
Would you
everything just
rather
seems
your
so
efforts...
patronizing.
Why is that?
Seems like we're saving cities because we're obligated to, and then all of a sudden we get rewarded for it as if we're...
Why are you
children
obligated to
playing
save
a
a city?
game. Well, last time, Onket is Valerie's hometown, and Jereneth was Hina's hometown, though I don't remember if you met her, the one with the bear.
I do remember her.
And that's really all we've done so far.
So you saved your friends' hometowns, and that's an obligation? As opposed to saving your friend's hometown?
It's an
Because they're
obligation
your
for
friend?
her and we as a party.
I believe it was less of an obligation and more something she wanted
Of course
to do.
it's something she wanted to do. But when I do it as a means to get closer to the Archons, is it really that big of a deal?
I believe it's the outlook that's the issue.
That's what we got out of it. Isn't
And
it?
was it all you got out of it?
I don't remember what all we got out of it. I remember we got a meeting with the Archons because of it, though.
You know, nothing about your friend's home being safe. That's not important at all.
Yes, of course our friend's home being safe is fine. But
The
do you
thousands
really...
of civilians who weren't killed that day.
But there's thousands of civilians who had to witness what is the most terrifying man in this entire world at the moment nearly raze their entire town. Bless you. Bless you.
Bless.
Do you understand how many thousands of people have already seen this? That man has been waging a war across the world.
And yet, not everyone has seen world breakers intervene. Now have they?
You realize most people will not understand what that was.
Other than the fact that it was terrifying, and they most likely wouldn't want that happening anywhere near them within a 1,000,000-mile radius again.
Was it terrifying? Many of those people usually live in a country full of magics and such.
Yes,
Hell,
but not even the
Nudie
Archons use that
exists.
magic that powerful, and you know that.
Nudie uses magic that looks visually similar. Most people will not know the difference. Hell, even I barely know what the world makers even are.
Breakers. I said breakers.
Breakers. That's what I meant.
Okay. Listen,
Breakers.
and in all fairness, that goes for me too. But that doesn't mean that it isn't extremely terrifying to the lay folk, and that doesn't mean that it seems like we might have brought more danger than we did good.
The lay folk, all they see is more magic. Magic that saved them from being razed to the ground.
And magic that nearly raised them to the ground. Do you
On the
realize?
from not you, but from the Holy One, yes.
I suppose, but that doesn't deny that their town became a forefront of a war that they have no
The
reason
town
to
was
be a part
already
of.
the front of a war.
Hardly.
The town was captured in Aura.
And for the
By
most
definition,
part,
that means it was part of the war.
and for the most part, no one was really harmed. Until we decided to go gallivanting in there for one reason or
Nora,
another.
do you know where most of the city guard was?
In the dungeon?
Dead.
What are you talking about? Half of them were patrolling with the... What is it called?
Were they?
Solar splinters? The Celestials, there we go.
Were they in Aura?
You cannot tell me that most of them didn't join to save their own skin.
They didn't in Aura. Do you know the horror stories people tell of the Empire?
I
I'm
suppose.
not saying they're true, but they exist. Those
Yes.
stories nonetheless.
Propaganda exists everywhere, Taraya. About everything.
And when you know, all you know is that propaganda, and you see those people coming to invade your home, where your children live, where your friends live, do you think you won't fight to the last?
Not when he's a man who chooses brainwashing over murder.
I don't think he does.
Tell that to the 17-year-old we had to kill. Or however old he was.
And where was that 17-year-old born?
Don't know, really. Probably there, probably in the Empire, but
And
realistically
that's
could have
not
been born
choosing
anywhere.
brainwash over killing. That's called
It's called blood
being
on our
raised.
hands.
Is it really?
Yes, he didn't exactly choose to get impaled. Nor did...
I don't know the circumstances.
What's her name? Danielle? Nor did...
Danielle.
Yeah, nor did... was it Archon Samaya? Wow, my brain's leaving me. Nor did Samaya's old apprentice choose to get taken over.
Oh, well, no, she was not an
possessed.
apprentice, she was an adjunct.
Same difference, no?
Adjunct is a rank. I think I said it was an adjunct.
I don't... No, adjutant. That's what she was.
Adjutant, right. Not less of an apprentice, more of like...
Her little
don't know how to
secretary,
reword it.
I suppose. Nor did
Good
she
enough.
choose to get brainwashed. And then subsequently marred with the mark of Pharasma for existing as a necromancer.
You have extremist friends, but it's not my point.
Yes.
Nevertheless,
Why do you think I choose
I believe
to not
her being-
fully associate myself with them? Because the more we do, the more our party is just divided.
And why is that?
Do you know how many times or how many things we've argued over because they're skeptical or they don't trust higher power beings, even though then some of them go running off to higher power beings, and it's just... Some of them don't even have opinions half the time, and others, when they do, are the loudest voices in the room.
Yeah, how many times? Twice.
And that doesn't sound like it needs running away from. That sounds like it needs mediation.
I've tried mediating. I don't get listened to. So forgive me for feeling like they don't quite need me. When they have plenty that make up for what I do.
You feel outcast.
No,
Is
I
really
feel
what you're saying.
redundant.
Sounds like a mix.
sounds like it's my fault for joining this type of party.
Is it though?
They're great people, don't get me wrong, and I do love them, but they don't need me.
I think you're mistaken.
Why? Because
The
I have
need
one
for
big
wants.
barrier spell?
Needs for wants, Inara.
Do you know what it feels like to be wanted, but entirely unnecessary?
Inara. My whole existence.
You're not even wanted. And I don't mean that as to just be mean. I mean that as in... It's objective. Most of the time, our family doesn't want you. I try. Saravis tries. But you reject every single effort that I try to give you, and you only give him the time of day when you can spare it.
Inara coming real close to getting the shit slapped out of her.
She doesn't mean it. She like genuinely doesn't mean it in like a mean way. She's like,
No, that's why I rolled the
Yeah.
dice, because I was like, damn, this, I have to.
yeah.
I'm so
I
glad
was
the
like,
party's not in the room. Otherwise, she
I
probably
was
would
like,
have
'cause
slapped
Inara could have
multiple people.
visibly seen that. Inara could have visibly seen the.
Yeah. But I don't mean it in the mean way. I see how they look
There's
at
not
me.
a non-mean way for that.
Why do you think I tried for 20 years to be your friend?
Inara, I don't care about this family.
Exactly.
I'm not talking about that.
So what are you
I'm
talking
talking
about?
the people that live in the city.
They still need you
Do they? For what?
for your skill set.
Pray tell.
For the very least, your
Nora.
skill set. Your skill set. We don't exactly have that many paladins in the city, and you do realize how valuable you are, right?
Inara,
What?
my oath.
What is her oath? I don't even know.
Inara would not know.
Okay, I was like, I don't even know what her oath is.
My oath does not require me to stay here, nor does it require me to care.
So then why do you stay? Why do you torture
I
yourself
want
every day?
to. I choose to.
For what? Certainly not for
For the
Sarius
people you-
or us.
For the people in the city, Inara. That's why I never spend time in this castle,
Why are you
this
here?
gilded trap. Because I love the people.
In the city. You could very well get us a comfortable home in the city. You don't need
I
all
could
the
not,
rhinestones
Inara.
and limestone.
Inara,
What?
I am not allowed to live elsewhere.
Why not?
Because the wonderful queen of our country forbade it.
For what?
For reborn.
Because she doesn't want to parade you around? Mother
It's
is hypocritical in many
Potentially
ways.
part of it.
But you'd think within times of war, she might start to change her mind. Have you asked recently?
Within times of war, my job is to either keep the peace here or be on the front lines.
Wouldn't you rather be on the front lines?
I usually am.
So then why are you here? We have plenty of guards.
Because the family took a break.
That doesn't
Because your
include
lovely
you.
father decided to drop in.
That doesn't include you or I.
Correct, which means I must stay here. Make an outward showing of everything is all peachy and fine and dandy.
You do realize we have other generals for that, right?
Correct. And at the same time, I am still officially classed as a royal. Most of Kestia doesn't care for my birth. They only care that I am a female descendant of the Queen.
Which makes you useful, at least.
No,
Being politically useful still means you're useful.
I am not in line for the throne,
That does not
or
what
for
I meant.
royalty,
Politically useful, as in you are still a
nobility.
face.
I not fill a face.
Just being here means you are.
In that case, you are useful too, but in more ways.
Please, I'm hardly ever here. I don't talk to them anymore.
I'm not referring to Kestia, Inara.
What are you referring to? Because we haven't gotten another country added into the alliance in who knows how long, and I'm supposed to be on that diplomatic mission. I tried to get Wayshwarden involved to help. That didn't go over well. I've tried to get the Caliphate. They don't exactly seem to be peachy. They have their own things to deal with.
The Caliphate always has their own things to deal with.
Yes, but that means they're not exactly on board to help us when they'd rather run.
Not surprised.
Tried to get Wayshwarden the country on this plane.
Well, I just meant like we haven't added another country, comma, we tried to get Wayshwarden, comma, back to the Caliphate. Like it was like a little aside.
Yeah.
You don't have any,
Wayshwarden was iffy at best.
and yet you don't have the looping back to the Caliphate stuff.
Eris, yeah, go in your brain.
I'm working on it.
The dragons usually view all of our issues
What the
as
fuck are
not
you doing,
their
bro?
own.
Sorry, I'm just watching Toby try to play Limbo with my keyboard and monitor.
Sounds alright.
It's very interesting. Anyway, sorry, what were you saying?
The dragons usually view our issues as not theirs.
Yes. But there's still a country on this world. And so, I've been trying to get their assistance anyway, because they are also a very powerful force. And the most we get is a smile from the Nintenels.
What?
What?
Is a
You
what?
cut out.
Unless we get as a what?
Again, bro? A smile from the Nintenels.
Interesting.
And a ancient black dragon thinking that we're interesting for being naive.
Naivete isn't always a bad thing.
Is it not? Because that's what I keep getting told.
Naivete is usually a sign of innocence. And the reason most of us fight is to protect those kinds of people. Regardless, you don't have any routes for any other country. Granted, most other countries are aligned at this point. You brought nearly every country that isn't directly aligned with the Empire under the Alliance.
How?
Let's see. The Elvani was your doing.
Sort of. We happened to be there to rescue their town. So,
You rescued that town. You brought about the votes.
by
Regardless,
stitching a coup.
Nothing's
the tribes was your doing. Well, y'all's doing, I should say.
Only after plenty of tiptoeing.
You
Around
always
the
have to
customs.
tiptoe with the tribes. That's how it is. Till you
Yes.
prove you can bash in at least most of their faces, you don't get respect.
And so we did. We brute forced our way through two
That's not
countries.
negative. Though you do not brute force your way through the Alvani.
I feel like staging a coup.
With one of 12 houses? 8 houses. It was 8.
I think it is 8. No,
Yes,
it had
one
to
of
be an
8
odd number
houses.
vote. So it.
Yes, because you also did persuasion.
No, I know. We had 3 houses originally, and then somehow. Oh yeah, you're right. I think it is 8 because if we got one of them, if we got the what's it called, Aladria on the line, we got the other one, that other house that
It is
was
8.
happy with
You're right.
them. Because if we had, I remember because we went on the Aladria quest because if we got them, we got 5, because somebody else would have voted if they voted.
Ephros?
Was it Ephros? I don't remember. I just remember it was another house.
But yeah, I know you did a coup with Aladria.
We got the
Axis said yes,
yeah.
just generally. Atelves was you and Reggie genuinely fucking
No, Atelves
negotiating.
was the house that if we got Aladria, they would say yes.
No, Atelves was y'all just straight up negotiated with them and they said yes.
I thought they were. I because
They're the one y'all had to fly up to.
I know, but they were the ones that told us about Aladria in the first place.
I
They
think
told
that's
us to
because
go
they
there.
but they were like, go.
They said
do
we'll
this,
help.
and
Yeah.
another house will join.
That's yes.
Forget
Oh,
what
okay,
the
that's
other
fair.
one
I
was.
think it was go do this and another house would join.
Yeah, they were like telling us how to get that. Other
Yeah,
house
because
in.
we were talking about how Dahe, Vilna, and then that one other house that's crazy, probably would.
They're all done.
Yeah, Dero Odan wouldn't really join us.
Yeah, and there's Rasmarada,
Yeah.
which is the traders and the diplomats, and
Yeah.
then Ephros, who are also diplomats and have a lot of contact with the outside world.
Yeah, I think. Oh, I think that might have just been what it was. Is like those Axis and Atelves said, oh, yeah, sure, but then if we got Aladria, then the other 2 houses would join us.
Probably.
Because I remember is if we got Aladria, that we got 5 votes.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Otherwise, moving on.
Either way. And then the Majocracy was always going to be involved,
Oh, they practically started this thing. Of course they were.
as was Kestia.
So great. I was born
Again,
into one and
Alconveria
friends
was
with
y'all's
another.
doing.
What did we do at Alconveria? We
You
didn't.
convinced the fucking world tree.
Oh right, I forgot about the world
Yeah.
tree.
Yeah.
I was like, they have no
Y'all
governing
convinced
body.
the fucking world tree to help. Every goddamn druid will never say no
World
to the
tree.
goddamn world tree.
Well, because I was
straight up
was
was
like, wait, Alconveria doesn't have a governing body. Who the fuck did we convince?
Honestly, the world tree
You convinced
kind of
the
just
tree.
is
Yeah.
there. Like, there is no real government, but if the world
No,
tree
no,
says something,
yeah.
everyone's
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
listen.
yeah,
I think I straight up remember that. I think it was when he gave me like that damn leaf.
Yeah.
I'm like, you could help, bro, please.
And we convinced.
Y'all basically made a good idea. Y'all made good.
We convinced the world
Argument.
tree by staging the coup with
The what?
Aladria.
That was something else entirely.
The world
The what?
tree. The
what
only
now?
sole source of semi-governing body that the druids will listen to.
I thought.
Yeah, we convinced the world tree.
I
So
thought y'all
lame.
just convinced the separate tribes. There's a world. What now?
It doesn't
I love how
matter.
y'all kind of casually gloss over, like, yeah, most of the shit we know is literally not known.
It doesn't matter. Point is,
I convinced one of the most
we had that
important
happen
beings of
because
all
one
the
of the
world.
Aladria
Yeah.
is his estranged son, so go figure, I guess. And the one we actually happened to stage the coup with.
Discounting
I don't know.
all of your achievements because
It's not discounting, it's just politics.
I believe that's called discounting.
No, because
Minimizing same basic idea.
Dariah, 3 of the countries were already going to be
2 of the countries.
3. You don't know.
3, correct, the Federation.
No, Inverg.
Inverg wanted to
Please.
stay out of it
Oh please, Mother needed
because
to
they
give
are
her
the
a
weakest
nudge.
of the polities.
Yes, but Mother needed to give King Ditch a nudge, and he would have said yes. You know that.
King Ditch likely joined for multiple other reasons.
Probably because he does benefit from it, and then due to that we get the Federation involved because, hallelujah, somehow Gloria is betrothed to one of the councilman's sons. So there's that. It realistically we
Federation also has a vested interest in joining, given the fact that they have been fighting a war against the Empire for
Yes.
500 years.
Yes, and economically it is also more profitable for them. So, point is, they were basically free. 2 countries were free. 3 if you just count Kestia. 4 if you count the Majocracy. And so we
you
put in
did
a modicum of effort to get
I
2
don't
countries in
believe-
one.
everything you've done is a modicum of effort.
Why did you change the light?
It wasn't even our idea
Right.
to stage
Huh?
the coup.
Right.
And
Oh,
that
that was the
changes
point.
things.
Who let-
We
kind
were
of in the dark now.
spoon-fed
Oh, well.
the location of the
That's fine.
Aladria house, practically.
Above game, that's complete bullshit.
No, because didn't
It's genuine bullshit. You
Norman
remember, you
just kind
found
of tell
that
us where it was?
after y'all helped him save the entire fucking
Oh
forest.
yeah, we killed some trees.
That's
Yeah.
not killing some trees. You disrupted a literal ritual
We
that was
killed
binding the
some dead
flames.
trees. No,
Yeah,
because
minimizing-
the trees happened because of Tavaria ascending to Archfey. Remember?
It was a mixture of that and one of the Eladria
Oh right,
doing
they
a
tried to do the
ritual
little
that
soul
bound it.
ritual thingy, mabobber.
They were basically trying to they were trying to basically extend a branch to the Feywild at the same
They were trying to do
unfortunate
the little
time.
soul thing and it went wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was not just handed to you.
It kind of was
Above
after
game.
that. We do a
But
small
also-
side quest.
Also, it is not a small side quest. Thank you very
Small
much.
side
It is
quest.
important to the world.
Okay.
that
We
we
can sit here and spend
bodied.
it- We can sit here and spend the next 20 minutes regaling tales that Inara is just going to downplay continuously, as she has been for the past 30 minutes, or we could just skip that part of the conversation.
Okay, yeah. Anyways, point is she'll probably what is it called? She'll probably end the conversation around there and just be like,
To be fair, nothing she's saying is ever getting through to Inara, is basically what Inara is saying.
yeah, I guess. So yeah. She's probably just gonna be like, listen, we can talk about this all damn day, night, or you can just accept my gift and we can move on with our lives practically ignoring each other.
Whatever.
Thank you.
I'll tell Seravis I made an attempt.
Oh, please don't tell me you're doing this on his behalf.
No, but he will know of it.
Right.
If anyone has a modicum of a success chance on you.
Probably not, because I did also inherit both parents' stubbornness, it seems.
Yes. That does not change the fact that Seravis can get through to any of us. And all of us.
Last time I spoke with Seravis, and that wasn't on neutral terms, pretty sure we ended on a fight, so good
I
luck to
don't
him.
believe you did end in a fight.
We did, because that's what made him mad and he walked away.
That wasn't a fight.
No, but it was like I don't know what else to call it,
An argument?
I guess.
A squabble.
But argument and fight are
Not a
synonyms.
squabble.
Sibling
No, 'cause in
squabble is
your
what
family
Inara called it
fight-
at the beginning.
In your family, fight is fight.
I guess.
Because your family does, in fact, physically fight each other.
I
Each
guess.
other,
Taking it too literally.
I mean, when that is an option, you kind of have to make that distinction.
I guess. Anyways, yeah, I guess yeah, she'll probably just go back to the city, the what's it called city?
I was hoping she would have a chance, but no.
Anyways, so okay. Is anyone else doing anything throughout this week?
Hey, Nara.
What?
Oh, you look like you had a day. Are you okay?
I'm fine. I just had a long day with Ra. And then I
Oh,
made a
yeah.
trip to Castia.
I heard the gods will do that. I only talked to one twice.
I think this is only my second or third time talking to him, honestly, and he has a habit of trying to beat me, so I suppose there's that.
Oh, mine just is really confusing.
Well, yours is dead, so, you know, there's that.
I was about to be offended, and I was like, wait, no, that's right.
No, he's quite literally dead, so
Wait,
I don't know
no,
how
you're
much
correct.
thought he has left to portray anything
he's
other than a
answering-
cryptic message.
That's true. I don't know.
I don't know.
He did make the wind rustle at one point when I asked him a question, but then I realized the question was really vague, so I didn't really get much out of it. I said, does this scale go with this weapon? And then it was like, yes. And I went, okay, now what?
Well, that would make sense, because both the scale and the weapon are part of him, no?
Yeah, well, I thought about that after he said yes. And then
Well,
I didn't know where to go from there.
Morden said he
But anyways,
did
I
say
need
he
some
would
of your
take it.
blood.
Why?
Well, based on the description of this amulet, I have to put my blood in to get it to activate. And then I have to put the blood in of the person I want to protect the most.
Oh, that's sweet, but then shouldn't that go to Valerie?
Why would I want to protect Valerie the most?
She is what keeps the rest of us alive.
No, that's, I think, for you.
I have my luminescent barrier, but I have no healing capabilities other than my magic fingers, I
Well,
guess.
I don't think it's just healing that keeps everyone alive.
Well, yes, I have my barrier, but it's not really that big, I suppose, or significant, considering there's only one spell versus her several healing spells.
I'm not talking about their spells.
What are you talking about? Because in combat, I'm not usually too defensively focused.
Are you sure you're the smart one?
I have one defensive spell, Eris. What are you talking about?
I'm not talking about in combat.
What are you talking about then?
When I'm about to do something stupid, you're usually the one who tries to talk me out of it. Because we all know I won't listen to Valerie.
Two things. Keywords on try, and second, I only...
Brian.
So the keyword is try, and the second point is I usually speak to it after you've almost or already have done the stupid thing, so it doesn't really help at that point.
To be fair, I'm pretty fast.
Yeah, exactly. It's not, you don't give us much time to react.
I got speed.
You two got speed, yes. That grammatically was incorrect, but I'll go with it.
But lately, I mean, even in combat, lately I've been kind of knocked around a little bit.
We should
But
get you
as
something
far
to
as I
remedy
understand it, this would help me be helpful and useful for you. Because you're always there to throw shields, or knock away spells, or even just be like a nice person to talk to, but I'm not very helpful for you.
Eris, you're plenty helpful. You keep them from coming towards me at all, really. If you can help
How many
it.
times did you get hit by that dragon breath that I prevented it all?
Well, technically, I only got hit once. And what are you going to do to stop a giant dragon's breath? Not even just you, I really mean like any of us. My spell didn't even stop the dragon's breath.
Yeah, but what have I done to help you lately?
Come on, Eris, you keep me alive. I hardly get hit because of
Remember
you.
the last combat?
The one with Brooke, where I ran in by myself?
Yeah, and how helpful was I?
Eris, I ran in by myself. Some decisions you
Okay,
can't change.
I didn't say that you made the right decision all the time.
So then,
But
then what?
But I think I'd, at least with this item, be able to help you a little bit.
Maybe, but I think practically It's probably better on either Rika or Valerie. Isn't it distance-based?
Well, considering how often you run into the fray,
I do.
it would work really well with you.
I do,
But
but we always somehow
it
end
helps-
up on opposite sides of the battlefield.
Well,
So
a lovely ability that this thing gives me
we tried
is,
that with the rings, remember?
well, actually, it doesn't trade places. Once a day, I'm able to teleport within 10 feet of you and help you
Oh, well that's
if I'm within 100 feet.
well that's handy.
So, if I ever do need the help, boom, and I'm there, regardless of just about how far you are.
I suppose that's fair, but I don't know, because if that's the case, I could also see it being more useful to help Valerie if she ever needs it in a pinch.
Well,
Probably.
it does help mitigate damage,
Don't
and I
care.
have literally seen Valerie take damage one time in my entire life, so
No,
I don't
that
feel
is
like it's
fair.
very helpful.
No, that's fair. I agree with that one.
Valid.
But if it helps mitigate
I would like
damage,
to make
why
it known
not
I've
give it
in
to?
fact I've been trying. I've been trying. To
Tom,
This is
I
what I'm
just
about
stopped
to do.
playing your
Love
ass.
that.
be fair,
Yeah, I'm
no,
not
my
playing
fault. My fault for the maps I put us in. My fault.
Tom
You give
said,
us way
next
too big
map-
of maps that lets
Tom
Valerie
said
run
next-
like
No,
30 feet in
no.
the back. Like 30
It's not
million
that I
miles
give
in
you
the
too
back.
big of maps. It's that I give Valerie too much opportunity to run through corners and shit, so it'd take them too
Tom
much to.
said next
You give her a
combat
whole
is an
fortress
Like
hide
if I
behind
just made
that
if I
dragon.
made that the Calamite fight just a big open field, Valerie was fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what I'm hearing
Yeah, but
is
that's less
stop
fun.
giving Valerie mouse mazes to run through, Dom.
I
Yeah.
like cover.
Okay, terrain is more fun objectively. Though.
No, yeah,
It is
but it's just
objectively
like,
speaking, but also I will let you know, y'all. Your characters would know this. This next during the finals, maps will pretty much be randomly chosen.
Yeah.
Okay.
every time we're gonna get
Fun.
one with buildings for
Yes.
Valerie to hide
Some of them,
behind.
some of them have a lot of cover. Some of them don't.
We're gonna start playing. There's gonna be one that's like
Some of
the
them are
the,
large, some
the
of them
Easter
not so much.
statues, like the little big old stone formation in a circle, and Valerie's just gonna run around the circle.
No. Dom, here's what I'm gonna do, okay? I'm just going to, like, carry around a giant ass, like, one of those giant mosaic paintings, like, that they have, and just, like, drop that shit down in front of me and hide.
Oh my god, that's what goes in Valerie's Pokeball! It's just a big
No!
old stone wall!
Crazy. Well, anyways, Eris is basically to go. Well, you don't have to take it. The only really thing I'm good at is, taking hits and keeping my friends out of danger as much as possible. You're good at talking to people, usually when you're not making fun of them, or being self-deprecating. But you're really good
Hey,
talking
no.
to people, and you can do things with magic that I can't even think about.
Well,
Like what?
like what?
You create giant shimmering giant glass thing that just eats huge fire breaths from the sky. What?
And then all of a sudden my glass turns to sand like it does did in the last fight.
Honestly, I'm surprised no one else turned to sand.
Me too, honestly. But point being,
I felt the heat from the other side of the room. That was intense.
no,
And I don't
that
even
was
feel
quite
heat
scary.
that bad.
Oh no, I'm pretty sure it
But-
singed the flesh off of my skin before Valerie healed us.
You create the brightness of the sun. You create you block huge spells from coming at people. And you can
It's the
also
same
fight with a
people.
sword. That's not fair.
Barely. Nowhere near as versatile as
But
you with weapons.
Well, to be fair, that's the one thing I got is how to use weapons, and,
And you
it's
use
really
them
hard to kill
pretty
me.
damn well, and it's
I
pretty
try.
hard to kill you. Yes, that is why
It's-
most
but-
creatures, if they're strategic, tend to run away from you.
Well, regardless of all that, you're really good at a lot of things, but I just want to be your shield that can help keep you up and doing the things that you need to do. So, I was hoping you would take this.
Inara's gonna put both of her hands on Eris's shoulders.
You're reaching down.
Yeah, definitely reaching down. But she's putting her hands on her shoulders. She's just gonna go, Eris, listen, I really do appreciate that you want to protect me,
This feels patronizing.
No. I'm just saying. I was
You're
going to
looking down at
ask
me.
you. I have to look down at you. Would you like me to sit on the floor and look up at you?
I thought about it, but I thought against it.
Exactly. You know what? Let's compromise. And she'll like bend down just so they're eye level.
This is worse. Get up.
That's what I thought. And just. But I just want to ask you: have you given it enough thought? I know that we just got these items yesterday, so, and I've already told you, Regulus is probably the worst option, but that Rika or Valerie are probably better options. Are you sure you want to give it to me?
I'm not talking about what's suitable for combat. I'm talking about what I want to do. And I want to protect you the most.
You're too sweet. Okay.
Well, I try. Eventually, someone has to see it.
Fine, I'll give you my blood.
Nobody's hit on me the entire time we've been out, and it's irritating me.
And nobody's
Am I
hit
not
on you,
that
and nobody's
cute?
hit you, because I'm pretty sure both have.
Well, they hit me,
happened.
but
Well, I don't know. You seem to be cozying it up with that one girl at the ball.
I think she's just confused about social cues. I don't know if she actually was interested.
Oh, I didn't get to speak with her, so I don't actually know. But
She's a fae. They don't know how to talk to people normally.
at
least she didn't.
Yeah.
She says she used to stealing people's memories on accident, so she doesn't talk very often.
Isn't that much like your mother?
Oh, my mom doesn't steal their memories. She's
No,
just...
but she does make them do things they don't really want to do on accident. Hello, Toby Cat. Wanna come up here?
I'm actually scared at how much of a point he made right there.
Mm.
I never thought about that. Oh my god, she's just my mom. That's even worse than...
This ad, then.
Just now I can't date her. She's just my
Hey,
mom.
I have heard that if people don't become their mothers, they tend to date them. I
I've
don't
been
know if
cursed
that's a
with
good thing or
knowledge.
not.
I've been cursed with knowledge. Is crazy.
I've been cursed with knowledge.
Is one of the Archons good at getting rid of memories? I need to forget
Actually,
this.
yes. Morgana has done that to me on numerous occasions.
You might need to send this for me.
You know, I never wanted to show you the way I casted enchantment spells, but realistically,
Wait,
I
I
could
don't-
too.
Wait a minute. I forgot. I'm scared of Morgana. Never mind.
Oh, she's fine. Honestly. No, I'm not gonna go that far. Inara
My
was like
mom
about
warned
to
me
start
against-
casting, and then she goes, "Never mind."
My mom warned me against people who are really good at charming.
Well, in all
I wonder
technicality,
why.
Regulus is great at charming, and are you scared of
But
him?
he's gay though, so I'm okay.
Just because he's gay.
I really hope Regulus is like 2 tables down.
Reggie's. Wait, are we in that?
Oh my god! Imagine we're in the main area and Reggie's just spooning food into his mouth.
Yeah, Reggie's like eating and he just looks over and then he kind of goes back to eating.
He's like, what?
Stop!
I imagine he's about to look
What?
over again because Inara was about to say, just because he's homosexual doesn't mean he doesn't know how to use it on women.
I did not hear a
Yeah.
single word you just said.
Dude, what is with my mic? It's Toby. You're a bad luck charm.
It's totally.
Yeah, Toby's
At
he's
Black Cat.
irradiated.
Yeah, right.
Black cat. Black cat.
Cat.
But she was saying,
Nice.
just because he's homosexual does not mean he doesn't know how to use it to attract women.
That is true.
I don't know. I don't think he's my type, anyways. So I'm okay.
No, I feel like you're more into the damsel in distress types. I mean, if that farmer girl was anything to say, you know.
What farmer girl? Did I forget somebody?
The one from when we fought the false Hydra? Probably would have.
Oh, I scared her though.
No, but you seemed quite infatuated with her, though.
Let's not worry about that.
Interesting.
Anyways, do you want the amulet or not?
Sure. Give me the dagger.
Okay.
She'll like poke herself and like stick her finger in it.
It takes 10d10 damage. You immediately
I die. You
die.
killed Inara. Inara dies from 1d4 tetanus damage.
Tetanus damage. Jokes on you. Tetanus actually just does 1d4 damage at first, but then every long rest you take 12d12.
Oh my god, it's just syphilis at that point, Dom.
Hell yeah.
To clarify, and I know it's flavor text, but the amulet's magic responds only to those with the unrelenting zeal needed to defend another at any and all costs. So I felt like Inar is the one that fit that badge for Ares. Because she would
No.
literally jump in front
Well,
of
yeah,
a bullet
fair.
for her.
Oh.
It's to be fair flavor. I don't have to do it that way, but I felt it was very.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest, that's exactly how I was envisioning it, anyways.
Said you have
I'll
to
be
be
honest,
willing
I do not have
to
the
take a
valor to
bullet for
take
this
that.
person, or it won't work. That'd be
Honestly, it
great.
makes sense. It's the Berserker's Heart, and it's the
Yeah.
whole point of it is defending somebody to the best of your ability.
To the very last.
Bro,
very
I'm not gonna take that shit ever.
Cool. So, since you are bonded, I'll tell you exactly what it does. I know where you are at any point on this plane of existence.
No, my
Wall of
rendezvous
Raging.
can't be
Oh.
secret anymore.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Well, technically,
Still,
this is
no,
my
I doesn't
item,
know
so you
this.
technically don't know this, so she didn't tell you that.
And Nara, or Rel,
Wall of
what
Raging.
is it? Eris always knows when Anara's going to sneak out to see Rel.
I do not hear a single word you are saying.
Maybe it's your buffer,
I think it's
or
her.
what is
I think
it?
it's her Discord.
It
Yeah.
could be Discord, yeah.
Yeah, I
This
don't,
sound.
maybe it's
absorption or whatever.
Discord, because, like, I think my mic on OBS is fine, but I don't know why it would be Discord if that's the case. Oh, you know what? Wonder if hardware acceleration turned itself back
It
on.
very well might be.
Advanced. It did not.
Advanced.
It says certain settings like quality of service, high packet priority, or noise reduction can
Oh,
contribute
I
to
do
that.
have noise reduction. You might be right. You know what, Dom?
What's
The
up?
fan is in my room now.
Oh.
And it's been on this whole time.
And
That's so funny.
that's so
Fuck,
funny.
I'm changing back to my normal
I
mic. The
forgot
fan
about
just turned
that.
off.
I forgot about
Captain, we
that.
are going back into port.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have
Oh
found
my
the solution.
god, I forgot about the fan that was on this whole
I don't know if I
time.
can hear her yelling.
Alright, you gotta unmute.
Oh, am I muted? Hold on.
Let's see if
Hello?
this works. 3. Now, it's the moment you've all been waiting for.
Let's hope. Let's really hope.
What?
Oh, I turned it to the wrong mic.
2.
Oh, there you are.
3.
Yay!
Ready?
Maybe?
Hello?
You can't clap, Britt. You said you can't clap and
Hello.
expected not to do it again.
Woo!
Oh yeah, I saw it at max like peak.
Okay, so the effect is while raging, when I see you take bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing, I can use my reaction to gain resistance to that damage and grant them advantage on their next attack. While raging, if
I
the
figured
creature's
out
within 30
why
feet of me.
it also kept cutting out.
Oh.
Why?
Second reason. My auto-determined mic sensitivity was on. Normally I have it off. I have it set to a
Gotcha.
certain amount.
That's what I was thinking, was the mic sensitivity is probably what it was.
Jeez, this mic has been giving me... Not even this mic. Discord's been giving me so much fucking trouble. I'm gonna fight
Well,
this
So
shit.
yeah,
Just
while we're
murder
within 30
Discord.
feet,
Yeah, 'cause
an
now we
additional
can- I can
D8
clap.
to weapon attacks and damage.
Oh.
Once per day, as a bonus action, I can teleport to an unoccupied space within 10 feet of a bonded creature and make a weapon attack as a bonus action. You can only teleport to a bonded creature if they're within 100 feet of you. So for that
Okay,
100
good.
feet, I could, as my bonus action, get 3 attacks on a turn and teleport to you.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
And then, once per day, when you would take damage, it would reduce you to 0, but does not kill them outright. I can just take the damage instead.
Oh, I thought you took half.
No, she
I will
takes the
take
damage.
the damage for you.
Oh, that's actually amazing.
So you get hit by a disintegrate and take 60 damage.
That's
171
fantastic
HP,
considering
I take
I only have 70.
You get hit by a disintegrate, Eris will take it for you.
My HP's so
And-
low
and
right
that-
now because of my dad. Fuck you, dad.
Inara is
See,
suffering from dying
fun
from
part
1d4
too
anything
is-
damage.
No, for real
The fun
though.
part
I
about
really
that,
am.
the fun part about that too is it's once per day when you would take that damage. It's not if I see you. It's not if I'm within certain feet. It's literally you're somewhere across the plains. You take that damage, and that link, I will take that damage for you.
Oh, okay, that's nice.
So that's the
Right.
reason why it has to be like unrelenting, like defend at all costs. It's because if you would take that damage, I can choose to just take all of that damage instead.
Okay.
Now,
That's really good though.
Britt, do you
I
know the
guess,
reason
just
why
gotta
it's a
be
1d4 anything damage? Do you know the reason behind that?
Because my HP is shit.
No, because in first edition D&D, wizards had a 1d4 hit
That
dice.
sounds
and
Yeah,
about
Hogwarts
right.
started
I was
with
gonna
one
say, was
hit
it
point.
3.5, but
Also, I really wanted to get this because guess who they try and kill really fast in these types of games?
I thought
The
it was.
spellcasters,
say Rika?
especially the wizard who has no
Not
HP.
Rika.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. They're all gonna go after Valerie.
See, the fun part about that is they try and kill Valerie. She has enough HP to just be like, oh, it's my turn again, heal 40.
I was about to say that, or you have to realize they have to get through every single one of us to get to Valerie.
Yeah, they
Quite literally every single one of
But
us.
basically, this is my way.
Protect the president.
It really is a game of Protect the President.
This is once a day.
Get down, Mr. President.
So
Get down, Mr.
yeah,
President.
but like,
Miss President.
this is my way of being like, oh crap,
Oh right, I think it's them.
Inara got blitzed.
I'll
Let me
do
give
that
her an
next
extra
time.
turn if I can.
Yeah. To be fair,
This is the.
I've also been having Inara make the decision not to use her, like, shield and, Song of Defense, I guess. That's what it's called.
Yeah.
To save my reaction, to try and fucking counterspell that Dom doesn't let me do!
Eris, knowing you have shield because she's seen you use it before, and watching you not use it is another reason she chose you for the same.
Aww.
She's like, she's not taking care of herself. I have
To be
do
fair,
it
she
for her.
stopped using shield and stuff after the fight with the druids, because that's what cost us his plane shift. Because I was in range to counterspell.
Yeah, I think it was
No,
he was behind
the
the
reason
wall.
that happened was because you got petrified.
No, but I was up. I had shielded the hit from the dragon, and then after that
Yeah,
his turn came up, and he
Plane shift.
plane shift.
She didn't have a reaction.
And
Reggie
Reggie was
did, but he was
too
too
far.
far.
Yeah, because Dom.
I know, because Dom was so mean about that.
Feet away from me.
Realistically, yeah, Dom, you're right. And ours insecurities
He
are
said it
your
was-
fault, because technically she relied on Reggie to do it.
That's wild.
Anyway.
It's not my fault.
It's your
Yeah, that's
fault.
why
Dom's fault.
I have
It's
replaced
Dom's
my ring of reaction with this.
Oh,
and I
your
think
ring
it's
of
gonna
free
work.
action? That's crazy. I actually didn't think you would get rid of that, though.
Hey, it's
Well,
okay,
it was the
Christian.
only thing that I thought I could get rid of because the
That's
other one
fair.
is the dragon emblem.
Yeah, and that's
And
really
then
Okay,
my
good.
Christian.
weapon.
I have a very
artifact.
good thing to replace that with for you. I can cast freedom of movement on you.
That's true.
Also,
I could
I
too.
had talked with. Yeah, they all also have the spell that basically does the same thing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's like, do
To-
I need a
Toby.
whole item for that?
What are
It's
you
like what, a
doing,
4th level
Toby?
spell?
4th level,
Four,
yeah.
yeah. Toby is just sitting on top of my cricket right now. It's
I mean,
so funny.
originally I told them I got
Amazing.
the ring because Reggie had once held personed me, and she went never
Mhm.
again. So that was the whole
Never
reason.
again.
No, pretty much. But yeah.
But now I'm depending on all of you to counterspell hold persons.
I was
on
going to say,
it.
so now we can hold person you in the event that Eris gets dominated.
To be fair, the entire time I
something.
had that on, I didn't use it a single time because Dom never cast held person on me. But now he's going to now that I took it off.
Probably. Considering how much Scott brought it up.
On you? No. On Rika.
No. On Reggie.
No.
Reggie.
so right.
Reggie.
No,
Because he
don't
is
tell
really
you
weak
Reggie
to
gets
that thing.
dominated, obviously.
Oh, you're
True.
so right.
He's
I
the one
cast
doing the
spell.
dominating though.
Hey, yo.
Okay, to
No,
be fair-
Reggie's a bottom. Don't act like that.
Ah,
To be fair, let's be honest. People constantly, you know,
He's a Dom.
people constantly will dominate person, the fighter, or the barbarian because they're the easiest ones to get.
that's crazy. Life
'Cause getting the
360 told me when
spellcasters
my
is
parents
hard.
landed.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Kind of cool.
It was like
Also-
it was like she's landed in, this airport from this airport. I don't want to dox us on stream.
Not the
Okay.
doxing, no.
Not the docks.
Very valid.
Boys, I
Guys,
have
they're
to do
landing at
something.
insert airport at insert.
Dang, she's
number.
1,653 miles from us.
Nice.
That's a lot of miles.
All right, someone
Alright.
do a giant radius of the Earth and find that exact airport.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
If people actually wanted to do that, they easily could find out where we were. Like,
Oh yeah, absolutely. Considering how much we talk about like places in our
Well,
surroundings.
we also
but-
you could also search IP addresses.
that's
and
true.
shit.
Could search our IP address, but well, you'd have to like find it and all that. This is a lot of
I was
work.
gonna say, I don't think you can get an IP address off of the Twitch stream.
Yeah.
Pretty sure you could. Because
can't
but
get off
That's
of
the
other
case. Every
I-
streamer would be doxxed.
Yeah. Also, in that case, I do have not
you
sponsored.
can get it off.
a
You
VPN.
can get it off of a YouTube though, a YouTube video.
That's true.
Because you can,
Alright.
you can look at the IP address that uploaded the video,
That's
and then
true.
you can.
That is true.
Yeah,
So,
it's a whole mess.
fun fact: when you get popular, use a VPN to upload all your stuff.
Oh yeah.
Well,
I'm
But
most
we have
people,
zero
most
followers for the
popular
most part,
people,
so-
yeah, most popular people genuinely have like countermeasures against shit like that.
Anyways.
Yeah, well, they have to.
Yeah, that's why like Amaranth recently got her house broken into.
Mm.
I heard about
That's
that.
wild.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Wild.
Anyways,
Now we're bonded,
All right.
and you can't stop me.
And now we're bonded without rings, so does that mean we're divorced?
What the
Oh
fuck?
God. Why? Why?
You took the ring off once, and you want to do it again?
I'm kidding. It's like we're sisters now.
fucked.
You better remember that. You're stuck with me as much as I'm stuck with you.
Only as much as you can put up with Sparks.
You know what? That divorce is sounding slightly better.
Oh. Sparks from Incestia. Canonically, let's say Anara left him Incestia. Has to get him sometime this week. Him. Achoo! Anyways,
God.
back my rocks.
I'm just kidding. I like Sparks. He's just annoying sometimes.
Speaking of Sparks, where is... Oh...
What? Where's Sparks? Did you forget him somewhere?
I think I left him in Kestia.
That is quite far.
That is quite far. Well, at least we'll get one peaceful night.
Damn. Poor Sparks.
This is dropping your kid off at the babysitter.
Wait, can Sparks feed themselves yet?
That's a great question. He doesn't like most
All right.
foods. He's very picky.
Oh,
Ladies and gentlemen,
I would like,
to record
before
this
we
on stream.
start,
I need to roll my training.
Maybe.
I rolled
Fair
1
enough.
week.
but I would also like everyone to do me a huge favor
Mhm.
and roll some initiative, as I'm going
Alright.
to put y'all on.
Dom, you have to come in here and see what I rolled for the training.
Hold on, give me a sec.
What did you?
Before
I'm so mad if you
No, I
don't
can't
follow
tell you because of the mechanics Dom gave me. You know, I'll just say it. The mechanics Dom gave me gave me advantage on this roll. I rolled a natural 19 and 20.
Oh, it's kind of nasty.
Nice.
My hands are on camera. I have yet to touch my dice.
For y'all, ladies and gentlemen, this is the
crazy.
upside down lovers card.
Ooh, pretty.
I roll with advantage because I'm training with Rika, but I got a plus 20 and then I rolled a 46, so I still only got 1 week.
That is
Ah.
really scuffed, actually.
Okay,
The
so
The upside down lovers card allows me to cast mirror image once per day.
Nice.
Oh, neat.
Actually, really.
we're going to roll a d4 for which map y'all are going to be on.
Okay.
Oh, motherfucker.
Oh,
It
That's
is
a very interesting
No, I'm re-rolling that map.
look
That
that.
map is a very special map.
Oh, that map
It's
is
the
a very
final
special
boss
map.
Oh, very special. Your
For
map.
what reason is that map very
Really
special?
map.
Because
I mean, one of
it's
my map
the
is
final
really
map. If you make it there, you make it there.
Make it or break it, suckers.
That one is going to be the set final map. Alright, I'm going to put the people down.
We're in a
Oh,
castle.
did you need us to roll an initiative?
I do, in fact, need everyone to roll me initiative.
We're in a
We're in a
castle?
I
castle.
got a 12. Are we on D&D roll 20?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see myself
Okay,
here.
okay.
Oh, we're just inserting initiatives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you wanna know what the great thing is? Dom, you gave me cover. Let's go,
Oh,
Oh
bitches.
my
I
god,
got
Dom, you
roll.
did. Well, actually, this
What's
is
my
the
initiative
one
for the
team
day?
where that probably doesn't matter. Because Aurelius, they see all. They do, they see, like, everything, I think.
Well,
hey
the
guys.
problem is not them seeing everything. It's actually getting to me.
I like how Dom... Well, that's true. That's true. From what we've seen, none of them that fast. Castrol might
no,
be,
you
but
have in
he's my
fact
one
seen.
guess.
You've seen Tiberian haul.
Oh,
ass.
that's true. Tiberian can haul ass. You're right.
Why is roll 20 being stupid right now?
Just kill him.
Yeah, mine was also stupid.
Just kill him.
I barely
I-
move ahead of Valerie.
Well, I'm saying, anytime I try and roll into it, it's giving me a weird, like, link that isn't working, so I'm having to type it out myself.
Yeah,
and then
that's
go
what I
into
had
it.
to do.
Oh, weird.
I
Like,
don't know
my
why.
bookmark doesn't work for it. I
That's
just have
weird.
to-
Mine
Yeah,
works
it just
fine.
goes. It just goes roll20.net
Really
slash editor, and then I just
Yeah.
see a white
Oh,
screen.
do y'all go
It's
to the
exact same
main?
thing.
Did y'all save like the map as your bar,
Yeah,
or did you save like the main Roll20 page?
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know. I just typed in roll 20 and I pressed the autofill and it didn't work.
Oh, yours is
Oh.
yeah. Yours is probably probably
Mine's
trying to take out to
bookmarked
to
too.
Dom's map. And I take it.
Yeah.
I go to the main page with all of the maps I'm on, and then I just click Voyages.
I mean, it's worked in the past for up
Yeah,
until like last session.
that's fair. But if it starts bugging like that, I mean, I would recommend y'all just do that
Yeah,
instead.
just
So,
switch it to the main.
so we
page.
know, are we doing these like, we do a fight and then a day apart? Or do we a fight and then we
Yes.
like...
Well,
Which is
it's literally going to go. It is day apart because specifically all 4 fights are going to be on the first day. Like for the
Cool.
4.
That means
then
I
the
get my
2
teleport once a day.
2 and then 1. So
Boys.
theoretically, y'all only really have to face like
3 teams.
3 teams.
Yeah,
Oh, do I want you to face Aurelia? Yeah, I already rolled Aurelia.
I was gonna say.
Well,
Y'all aren't gonna face Bounty. Very unfortunate.
we have to technically face 4 teams. It's top 8, right?
Yes.
8, 4, 2.
Dom, I gotta.
Oh yeah,
I have to ask.
Yeah.
Does that
3
mean,
times, 3 fights.
does getting advantage
Max.
on the rolls mean I get advantage on the D100 roll or just the D20 rolls? You just said rolls with an S.
I think I've formatted advantages. Y'all get advantage on all of it for
Okay,
that.
great. Love that party.
Because
And I get advantage on the 100 because I rolled a 1. Weak.
You get advantage on the D20.
I got advantage on the D20. I got a plus 20, but I rolled a 40 something.
What'd you
So I
get
don't
advantage
believe-
on the D20 for?
Because you said I'm training with somebody who has great weapon master, 4 great weapon master, so I got advantage.
I do not remember this.
It was I was training with Rika, so that was the
No,
Anyway.
that's not why you get advantage.
oh.
Remember,
also
y'all
we have
get
the
y'all
Aurelius
get
stuff.
advantage because y'all get advantage because of the Hardigan stuff. That gives you do
yeah.
get you get to reroll your D100.
Cool.
Yeah, the Hardigan shit just lets you lets you gives you advantage.
Right.
Oh.
I think I just
Guys.
finished my training, guys.
I finally rolled good
What
on
the
a
fuck?
D100.
I said bring to front, Sparks.
Oh, what?
Here we go.
I was about to say.
Guys,
Oh, sorry. I'll fill in their initiatives later.
guys.
I think I just like straight
Eris, I
finished
need
my
to
training
roll.
off of that.
New record.
Oh, shit.
New record, Dom.
What's your record?
What'd you roll?
Is it half a week?
114.
Oh,
I rolled a 94.
nice!
nice.
Nice!
I
That is
finally
actually
did good,
crazy.
I'm
guys.
so proud of
Yeah.
you.
I'm now up to 8 weeks.
Christian is pogging right now.
So proud of you.
I for once rolled higher than like 2 weeks.
Actually, I'll roll now, just because I don't want to roll at the
Yay.
beginning of the session.
Oh, I need
Oh,
to subtract
they're,
1,000.
Yeah. Oh, you poor bastard. Again,
Also,
dude?
Dom,
You
how much
can't
would it have
ever-
costed if I got the Dex tattoo this week?
Hold on, it's a very rare.
Yeah,
so-
I want to know. I get to add my feet to the.
I'm re-rolling that.
I got a 15 on
11K.
initiative.
11? I'll pay that.
Hey, this morning,
I
Hey,
have to
Dom.
re-roll
Hold
it.
on, sorry.
knowing what we know
Why'd you have
about
to
these
re-roll it?
people, are any of them
Did I
having...
not let you get it for 4K?
What? That's so scummy.
Check out the 4K.
What the
Well, let me
fuck,
see what I
dog?
roll on my
Please.
on my.
Not
my
even in 4K?
persuasion. Nah, not
Question.
great. Never mind.
Based off of what I know, are any of them proficient in any way in like lightning?
Tiberian-
Tiberian, yeah.
Tiberian is literally his whole fucking subclass revolves around lightning.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool because I'm
Or
currently resistant
storms,
to
lightning
it.
and lightning and
Nice.
thunder.
Nice.
That's cool because I'm
Amazing.
resistant to it. I rolled lightning this morning,
Nice.
which means that I probably
He
will
has
do less to him.
elemental
But
adept.
My god, I'm a speedy squirrel now!
even if he
not
has
the
an
elements.
elemental adept, I'm still down.
I
Because like,
actually wonder if he does. I actually don't know.
He might. Like, genuinely, if you have a storm sorcerer, you probably should.
Oh, right, he is a sorcerer.
No.
He's a wizard. That's what I thought. But I don't know. That's a great
Wait, he's a
question.
wizard?
Yeah, he's a wizard.
He's a lightning wizard?
Does have
Apparently.
elemental adept.
French.
I gave
mean-
that explicit. To be fair, yeah, he's a wizard. I found a homebrew subclass that I'm tweaking because the subclass is broken. Because they don't know how to balance it, as usual for homebrew
To be
subclasses.
fair,
Sounds
I
about
would
right.
know he has elemental adept, so I'm gonna stick with my plan.
That's fine.
I
But,
was
yeah,
debating, depending
um,
on what I rolled, if I would switch over to the scythe or not for this fight. and it looks like into Eris, this would be very helpful for today, so she's gonna keep it.
That's fair.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
because Brian, I'm removing this part of his subclass. So
technically
when he
speaking-
activates his, so basically Blade Singer equivalent, with such blinding and deafening blows, the enemy every hit, every strike, must make a Dex saving throw. DC equals your wizard level plus your Dex mod. If they fail, they're stunned.
Yeah, that shit's insane.
That's some bullshit.
It's insane.
So I said no. I refuse.
I said no.
I will only put so much bullshit against y'all.
Delicious.
Technically, my scythe does more damage because it gives me an extra 2d6 instead of 1d6 damage, like my glaive. But like, yeah.
I know I sent you the document for the tattoos before. Just trying to find out where it is.
Oh, and my scythe is a +2 instead of +1 weapon.
Do we have the tattoo document pinned? Nope, but I found it. Never mind. Okay.
I have.
Constantly fails me, bro. Okay, the entire goddamn team failed me, if I'm being honest, except for 2 of them.
That's crazy.
You're looking for the Dex one?
I got it. Yeah, the cat's mark.
Yeah, that one's
Rachel,
only.
what's your
I
never
think it's
mind.
only rare, Dom.
No, it's very rare.
Oh,
though.
it varies.
Yeah.
That's very rare. Yeah.
Ow, my nose.
Yeah, it's rare if you. Well, rare if you want to raise it by 2 up to a maximum of 20.
Yeah,
but very rare if you want to get the max up.
Yeah, what's it called? I got the very rare. That's what I was saying. Jesus Christ.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Reggie, is there a chance you use
'cause I
your
could get above
your
a 20
position
this
initiative thing?
That's kind of sick though.
Yeah.
They're on your legs, so they're very visible as you show off your legs.
Do I get to use that if I have already seen like the other people's initiatives? Can I use that after all?
You use it at the
initiatives
top of the round, remember?
Oh yeah.
And
So,
you can
yes.
you technically don't even have to use it at the beginning of the round,
Or
or like the beginning of the match. You can
I don't
use it
see any
next
reason
round.
to use it.
Anyways,
Okay.
guys, votes for inspiration since it's way
Yeah, vote
past
for
11.
inspiration. Sorry, yeah, I just wanted to get.
I vote Inara
ready.
for
Oh, I got it
pushing
last
through
session.
that
She has
roleplay.
it from last
I was gonna say
session.
pushing for that role play with the mic difficulties.
Oh yeah.
With the what?
Who's ran
Oh,
out?
with
my
the
the mic
mic
difficulties.
difficulties.
Oh, Eris is running.
I'm also
I
sad.
already used mine a while ago. I don't
I'm
have
also
mine.
so
I'm
sad
gonna give it to
'cause
Eris.
I had.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm done.
Aw.
Eris, be nice.
I was nice.
Guys, I'm very sad because my dumbass forgot to change the music. I have 2 different songs for the treasure stuff.
That's so funny.
Oops.
Oh,
I'm not
And
gonna
I
lie.
didn't
was kinda
use
vibing to
either
this
of
one.
them.
And
I
I
didn't
was
use
having like
either.
this like very heartfelt and like
Yeah.
conversation, and we're like,
Oh yeah, it was really funny.
Oh yeah, I had to turn it off because it was so just like it was so odd.
No, I
to
know.
the
I kept
situation.
that also kept throwing me off. In addition to the
Well,
mics
my issue,
happening,
my
I was
issue,
just like,
my
oh,
issue
man.
is my issue is I can't just like when I don't have music, it feels awkward, and then when I have music that doesn't match the tone, it feels awkward.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, I don't want to have every music imaginable because it's starting to get frustrating.
I think you need to
Yeah.
get like happy and then serious music available. I think those are the 2 things you just need available at any point.
Yeah.
Like other things, you could always like mix and match. Like, oh, we're in we're in a room, serious music. Oh, we're at the tavern again, hack to happy music. Even if it doesn't like match, you still have
No,
the
yeah,
vibe.
I agree. I just have to figure out what the fuck I'd use for serious music. I've deleted so much shit.
That's fair.
You know what? I'll just do this one.
Ta-da!
That honestly would have been
music.
really funny
yes.
for the conversation.
Yes.
I don't feel like I'm doing enough.
I know, right?
You know what? We'll use Victorian ambiance.
Victorian ambiance is crazy.
I'm not gonna
Actually,
lie,
that
it actually
kinda
sounds
works.
sick.
It does kind
Nah.
of work, actually. I hate it.
Hey,
Alright.
all I'm
I love
saying is,
Victorian ambiance.
we're going to make Inara feel better. Damn it!
Ah,
You
yes.
fucking self-deprecating piece of shit.
The problem is she doesn't talk to us about it, so Eris
She
is
doesn't
like,
want to
"Well,
bother
we need
y'all
to
with
help."
it, bro.
But like that's one of
You
those
see-
things where it makes sense. But
Okay.
like
And like,
I feel like
literally,
They do
like
have
90% of the time, it doesn't even matter until she starts saying the word "they," and then everybody's like, "Wait, what the fuck?"
No, that's literally where it comes from. It's like she goes, yeah, they, and then there's like, pause.
Brett. I have a very important question for you. Okay, this is
What's
a very
up?
important question. What is Inara's deception modifier?
Oh.
1.
She's not good at hiding it.
Your highest roll of deception cannot beat my passive insight.
She, to be fair, just doesn't
What's the
say. She
passive
doesn't like really
insight?
say or do anything about it.
21.
21. For what?
21.
I have advantage on insight checks.
From what?
As 5. Diviner.
That's
the
crazy.
thing that lets me do my tarot shit.
Crazy.
That's crazy.
I think as a character, it makes sense to not bring it up, like as a character self. But I think as a D&D character in a party, I feel like holding it back is very like this is nothing's gonna happen out of it.
In all fairness, nothing was really supposed to happen. She's supposed to just keep saying the word "they," and
The thing is, she keeps saying it,
and then everybody else catches it, and they're like, "Bro, why you keep saying they?" And she's like, "Cause they're great." And then everybody's like, "No." And then she's like, "But they are." Like, let me give my team some credit, bro.
Oh my god, this is super unrelated. But I've been watching YouTube again.
I totally forgot to get off of stream, by the way. We gave inspiration to errors, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.